Welcome to episode number 22 and the second live episode of the Realest Living podcast. Be sure, I actually put the socials in the description this time. I put a title on here, but the title's not showing up on Facebook, which is kind of crazy. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna put this up on my phone too, so I can see who's joining and shit like that. But well, I'm gonna tell you what we're talking about as soon as I get done with the thing. So we got we got Rumble. Go follow me on Rumble. I'm trying to the link to the Discord is actually in the description with my little dumb ass. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I put the link to the Discord in there you go, right? Hold on. Let me add that shit. But it ain't gonna make no difference if I can't pop in. Okay. I'm posting a link to the Discord. I don't know if that link that link will work. Okay. Can I pin that shit? Hell yeah. Hold on, let me edit it real quick. Okay. Damn it! That didn't do nothing. Hold on. I'm trying to like make space for this, but it's not letting me do it. Here's what I'll do. If you want to join the live, you'll okay. All right. Sorry. I should have did all this before, but they didn't give me the option to do comments before. Okay, did it post for the okay, there it goes. All right. Yeah, I know. I had to yeah, I should have pinned it's pinned, I think. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Now anyway, back to the subject at hand. Um to the subject at hand. All right. So again, add me on watch all my other videos on Rumble, YouTube, specifically those two. Definitely be sure to add my Facebook. All these links are in the description, right? And of course, if you want to be a guest on the actual show, right? They email me or message me on here, and I'll add you to the show if we have space. Also, too, I do a remote podcast as well. I haven't done but one remote episode. If you want to be a part of the remote episode, then you need to get into the Discord server, and we can set up and do a remote podcast on Discord. I would prefer with video camera, a video podcast. All right. So how I'm gonna do the show? Random facts first, right? After the random facts, then I'm gonna go into the first topic. The first topic are just 5 controversial questions, right? I'll give you a bit of a preview of what those questions are. First is, should WNBA players make more money? Second, how can cyberbullying be prevented? Third, should same-sex marriage be allowed? Fourth, is world peace even a remote possibility? 5, educators should be paid more than professional athletes. My thoughts. And then I'm gonna add one of my many unpopular opinions. I literally have like a fucking like a notes page, like literally like a notes page of all my controversial podcasts that I have, all of my controversial unpopular opinions. I have it all written down in notes. So yeah, I'm gonna add maybe 1 or 2 of those. After that, I'm gonna do the Q&A at the end. My second topic will be overrated, underrated, mid. I do this on my podcast. So what's going to happen is I'm going to name a topic, so to speak, or a word, food, something like that. And then I'm going to ask y'all and myself rather if it's overrated, if it's underrated, or if it's mid. And then after that, Q&A. And those questions can come from in the form of the comments, or they can come in the form of um, on the Discord server if you decide you want to hop in and ask a question. These things are all there. So, all right, looks like we're gonna probably jump into the podcast. We're not probably, we're gonna jump into the podcast. All right, and the first thing we're gonna do is start with random facts. So, the first fact of the day, little factoid of the day, is actually I decided to make a theme about this. So the theme is going to be podcast. I'm not podcast. Cell phones, right? Smartphones, cell phones, and things like that. So the first fact is about 3/4 of U.S. adults, 77%, say that they own a smartphone. Okay. About 48.72 of the global population owns a smartphone device. Android, Android has a majority of the worldwide user base, about 71.9%. So most people in the world have Androids, right? But in America, 60, what did I say, 60? Where are we at? Yeah, sorry. The US, I think is about 60% of people have iPhones. Yeah, 60.75%. So more people in the world have Androids, but most people in the US have iPhones, which is very interesting. So in the US, actually, Androids only are about 39%. 131.2 million people have Androids in the US. Um, the most expensive phone in the world made by Falcon. It's a U.S. luxury brand. Yeah, you're not gonna have any luck because I have to add you in it. I have to add you in the server. So once you get in there, you just let me know and I'll add you in it. And I can do it from my phone instead of trying to do it on my PC. This shit is ridiculous. The most expensive phone is it's a U.S. luxury brand called Falcon. The Supernova is a customized iPhone 6 adorning a plethora of precious stones and gold. And the most expensive version of that phone is $48.5 million. So the most expensive phone in the world is $48.5 million. Okay. You can't send it. Well, it's private, so that's probably why. I'm gonna go in here and figure that out real quick. You just give me a second. I'll invite you actually. That's what I'll do. Oh, I invited you. Okay, I invited you. Once you get the invite, you let me know. Yeah, I know. That's it. Yeah. I forgot you gotta add people on here for friends, all kind of dumb shit. All right, so I'm gonna add him to this. I'm gonna add you to this too. Um, well, not right now. Not right now. I'll add you in a second. Okay. So we're going to go into the first topic, right? All right. So the first topic is the random questions, like I said. Um, and the first question is, should WNBA players make more money? My wholesome opinion, fuck no. Absolutely not. Um, when you're in a sports world, right? You get paid based off of what you bring in. And unfortunately, the WNBA has not had one season where they've brought in any money. So why the fuck should they get paid more? Um, they really shouldn't get paid more. I'm sorry. Nope, I don't know too many people that watch WNBA games. Um, Shoot, there's been more buzz about the Angel Reese and the Caitlyn girl or whatever, and that was college. Even over the years, even college, like women's college basketball has been a little bit more popular than the WNBA. You had UConn that went on that like 2-3 year undefeated streak. Like I think more people pay attention to that than the actual WNBA. So I mean, we just have to keep it in perspective. the WNBA does not generate any money, so why should they make more? To be real, the WNBA in general, right, in itself, it's a blessing that it's open in the first place because it shouldn't be. It really shouldn't. Um, it's not doing. There's no production coming from it at all. Um, it's just it's not making any money. So I mean, it's just a very simple answer. Just fuck no. There is an argument that the people that work at the or it's not the people that work, the owners or whatever, they only give them like I want to say like I don't know if it's like 25 or some percentage of like some kind of sales. I can't remember what exactly it is, but like, and I think in the NBA they get 50%. But the crazy thing about that is, if you were to give these women like that 50%, then they would have to pay. Like these women are making thousands of dollars, right? Hundreds of thousands of dollars even, and not even like bringing in any money. That's crazy. How you can make hundreds of thousands of dollars and your business is tanking as bad as it is. So to answer the question, short and sweet, fuck no. They should not make any more money. Um, the next question, how can cyberbullying be prevented? I mean, if we're just gonna keep it a buck, the only way that you're gonna be able to prevent cyberbullying is just to completely turn off the internet because it's just not gonna that's just not you can limit it, right? You can limit it, but you can't prevent it, so to speak. It's just not it's not something you can prevent because people are going to be people at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect people to like to change. People are assholes, and it's I mean that's how it is. People are assholes, but to change, people are assholes. I mean it is what it is. Sorry, I was checking my volume. Yeah, there's not a way. It's really no way to truthfully prevent cyberbullying. It's just not. It's not possible. Um, like I said, you can put limits and restrictions on people in order to lower the rate of cyberbullying, but it's just not going to happen. Like just like regular bullying is, you can't stop it. You may be able to lower it, but people are going to be people at the end of the day. And when you give them, and if anything, I will say that the internet has opened up bullying a lot more because you don't have to be face to face, and a lot of people are bitches and they'll talk that shit behind a computer because it's a lot easier. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the stuff they say behind the computer, they probably would never say to somebody in real life, which is fine. You know, you do what you do. All right, motherfuckers ain't finna. It's just not a good idea. Not a good look. Not gonna work. You can't prevent cyberbullying. Just I would just say that you just take the L. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get this out. Oh man. Okay. So the next topic, if I'm not mistaken, is not topic. Sorry. The next question. Oh, should same-sex marriage be allowed? Um, yeah. Why not? I mean, why is it such a big deal for it to be? I don't know. If you're gonna tell me that, um, pastors and stuff should be forced to marry people, then I disagree on that. But I, yeah, because I feel like, if your religion does not like support that, then obviously you shouldn't be forced to do what your religion, what against your religion. That's just not cool. But on the flip side, though, um, if somebody wants to do it, then let them do it. Hell, what? It's not that big of a deal for real to me personally. And I don't like. Everybody always says they don't have a problem with people who are homosexual, right? But yeah, they seem so dead intent on like being like caring so much about what they do, and I'm just like, bro, I just don't give a shit. about what they do. If they want to get married, cool. I mean, marriage is a bad bet anyway. But if they want to, and if they want to take that chance, by all means, you're 100% correct, bro. It's their life, man. They can do whatever they want to do. I don't care. It doesn't affect me. Why should I give a damn? Um, you know what I'm saying? Like, uh, and I don't mean to just say they as if they're like a whole different species of people, but I mean like respectfully, it's just what people that are homosexual do with their lives has nothing to do with me. So if they want to get married, sure. I don't feel like I am very religious. Well, I'm not gonna say very religious. I could do better, right? But I'm religious. But I'm not gonna sit here and force my views onto someone else, all right? So if somebody wants to um get married and maybe my religion doesn't align with that, if two people that are homosexual want to get married and my religion doesn't align with that, then my religion just doesn't align with it, and they can do whatever they want to do personally. I don't care. At the end of the day, you're your own human. You do what you do. I don't care. Um. So do I? What was it? Should same-sex marriage be allowed? Absolutely, it should. I'm not gonna prevent anybody from getting married because of what I believe. Because the same way that I could say that people of the same sex shouldn't be married. And I could also say people of different races could be married. I could also say people who don't make the same amount of money could be married. I could also say the people, I could just add a whole bunch of caveats, to fit my beliefs. And it's just, I don't know, you just can't do that, bro. Let people get married and shut the hell up. That's it. Like, just, it's not that deep, bro. It's really not. Um, the next question make sure I read that right. Is world peace even remotely possible? I would also say going along the lines of what I said with cyberbullying. I don't think world peace is possible. Too many of us believe differently, and there's a lot of people whose beliefs are completely opposite from us. So, I mean, no, I don't even think peace is possible in the damn US, bro. Like, uh, if people feel like they're being controlled, then they're gonna rebel. And so, like, in order to have some kind of world peace, there's gonna have to be a lot of limitations and a lot of things that people aren't going to be able to do. Some things that are going to be taken away, and I don't think that it's just possible. In order to have world peace, everybody would have to be on the same page, and respectfully, there's just too many things that are so differing. Yeah, well, the reason why I think it's gotten worse is because like it's gotten worse to me because everybody is trying to make everybody happy, and it's just not feasible, right? You can't make everybody happy, bro. Um, you can't. Um, and when the sooner that people realize that, the easier that we can, the easier we can. What's the topic? Well, right now, you've missed a couple of them, but right now, the question is world peace even remotely possible? We just got done talking about should same sex marriage be allowed. Um, but welcome to the stream, my boy. Uh, did I make this friends or just did I make this public? I don't remember. Anyway, yeah. So world peace just isn't possible. We can revisit X Man if you'd like the past topic about same sex marriage being allowed. If you'd like to get on that, but if not, and if you do, you go ahead. I'll just continue. But yeah, it's not feasible, bro. There's too many differing opinions. Some people that feel like, you know, their beliefs are right, very dogmatic in their approach. What they believe is true, and can't nobody tell them any differently. You just can't argue with those type of people, which would make world peace very difficult. I mean, it's just not a feasible thing, man. It's really not. It's not something that we can. Oh shit, that we can, in good conscience, like. I don't think I can comfortably say that. World peace never. We can come together as one. That will never happen. Well, no, I mean because everybody's too much in competition with other people. But it's a competitive world, right? You know, you gotta do what you can to make money and survive. You know, it's a hard world out here. So I mean, it's hard to say like, you know, that world peace is possible. It's very difficult. I mean, it's almost asinine to think that. It sounds crazy, but it's very it's just not something that you're gonna just get easily. Um, welcome. Some of us should dropped out. Anyway, the last question is should or the it's more of a an opinion, but I'm just gonna give my thoughts on it. It says educators should be paid more than professional athletes. I'm gonna be honest with you. I hard disagree. I don't think educators should be paid more than professional athletes. That's probably a very a wild take, so to speak. But yeah, I think it's I don't think that educators should be paid more than professional athletes. I'm sorry. I can't fuck with that line of thinking. Um yeah, I really need to put my actual Discord thing. I'm gonna tell you why I feel this way too, by the way. Um so educators, right, they have a very profound role in America, right? Or in the world really. People who teach people things are truly important. I'm not gonna discredit that, but their reach is not very wide, right? You know? A lot of kids are and also too, like something that I think about, I feel like a lot of people learn more when they go out into the real world because a lot of teachers, right, either they don't because they refuse to, or they don't have the ability to teach you real world skills. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't teach anything about financial literacy in school. You know, they don't teach anything about getting buying a house. You know, they don't teach you anything about taxes. They don't teach you anything about, you know, buying a car and your credit score and things like that. They don't have anything dedicated to that. We just do history and science and, you know, and all these other things that I don't want to say are worthless, but they're not necessarily conducive to being successful a lot of the times, unless you're going into something that deals specifically within that field in the first place. Not a lot of people are professional athletes and they generate a lot of money. So I'm not gonna say that schools don't just make a lot of money. I don't think. Personally, it's not a. And when you don't really generate a lot of money, you can't really pay your people that much money either. You know, it's just it's part of the. It's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just. I'm not trying to shit on it, but when you know, the NBA brings in billions, you know, a year. You know, of course they can afford to pay their people a lot, but schools they don't bring in money. They're doing a service, sure, but as a lot of um services in the world have gone on to show, when you make a lot of money, or when you don't make a lot of money, or and you're trying to do stuff for the betterment of people, a lot of the time, it doesn't really convert to a lot of pay. For example, people who work with people in mental health. And what's up, my boy, man? What's up, bro? I ain't talk to you in a minute. You good, man? You doing good? Welcome to the podcast, bro. Um, but yes, the topic at hand for those of you who just came in is should educators get paid more than professional athletes? And I'm saying no, they should not. Morally, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of professions that should be paid a lot more. Like I said, you know, people who are counselors and people who do mental health and people who work with people with disabilities. Morally, that is a great job, but again, it's not. They don't bring in a lot of revenue. A lot of these jobs are They don't make a lot of money, so they can't pay a lot of people. Um, I guess from a moral standpoint, should somebody that plays basketball? Yes, yes, thank you, my boy. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you blessed, man. And I appreciate the kind words. Um, but should somebody playing basketball in theory make more than somebody who's helping people with their mental health? No. But in reality, the reach and the uh marketability and the amount of money they bring in and the overall I'll say there's a lot more professional athletes that inspire young kids than teachers do. Now, whether you want to say that's bad or not is irrelevant, but it still does not change the fact that they still do it. So, um, yeah, I'm gonna say that that's probably gonna be that topic. And I did say I was going to add one of my controversial uh opinions from my unpopular opinions little list that I have here. So I'm going to go into one of them that's gonna be a little bit crazy. All right. I actually put this on my Facebook the other day, and I said I have absolutely no sympathy for men or women that complain about their baby daddies or baby mamas, especially when they have multiple kids by them. Um, so, and God, it's gonna sound very misogynistic, but it's whatever. I think this is exacerbated when it comes to women because women have more choice when it comes to sex and stuff like that. Um, Women are ultimately the gatekeepers of sex, right? So women choose who they have sex with most of the time because ain't no man fucking unless a woman wants to, and if they do, it's illegal. It's a crime. Um, so there's that, and then um, women overwhelmingly. It's not even close, actually. Women are in largely in charge of who is born in this country and who is not. So there's that as well. Um, Women also leave marriages 80% of the time. When divorce happens, 80% of the time the woman is the one that initiates it. So, women have, they choose who they have sex with. Women choose whose babies they have, and on top of that, they um so I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. And on top of that, they leave more often than not. So, they have most of the choice. But like a lot of these people will know like that their baby mama, baby daddy is a deadbeat or they're crazy or, they don't get along. And then they'll fuck around and have another kid with them and then get on all these social media sites or go talk to their friends and then bitch about how their people aren't worth a damn. And that shit is ridiculous and asinine to me. I think we always put a lot of um blame on the baby daddy or the baby mama that ain't worth a damn, but we don't give our accountability on them, but we don't ever put accountability on the motherfucker that chooses the deadbeat consistently. And I think that's a lot of the reason why these people out here are just shitty. They don't make good people. They don't make good partners, so to speak, right? So that's just my views on it personally. Um but that it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. um so the next topic on here, I'm just gonna go into the second topic. overrated, underrated, mid. It's looking like this isn't going to be a very long podcast, which is fine, perfectly fine. Um, it's overrated, underrated, mid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a subject, and I'm going to state whether it's overrated, underrated, or mid. All right. So the first one is Netflix. I guess I have time since it's not really but one person in here. So I'm going to go into detail why I feel like they are what they are. Netflix is overrated as fuck. I'm sorry. Netflix, it's I don't know. I don't really think they never have good movies on there for a long period of time. And then a lot of the movies that you really want to watch are not on there, which I mean, I understand you probably got to get rights and stuff like that, but it's probably difficult to get a lot of movies on there and probably difficult to get movies to stay on there. But fuck it. I don't care. I'm taking them off. Netflix is very overrated to me. Um, Hulu. Hulu is mid. I don't think Hulu is great, but I don't think Hulu is trash either. Again, some of the shows that they have on there kinda ass. And then there's a lot of shows I think they don't have on there. I mean, I can't expect them to have everything, but you know. The Beach, mad. It was good at the beginning. Probably, yeah. The Beach is overrated as fuck as well. I people really just go there to sit. I mean, I don't understand what the allure of going to the beach is to sit, and I'm definitely not getting in the water, chlorine or salt water, and all those nasty people who be peeing in there and doing all that nasty shit. Plus, there's sharks and a whole bunch of stuff. I don't fuck with Hulu like that either anymore. To be honest, I had it for like 6 years, and then I didn't watch it, so I just got rid of it. It's just not really. Yeah. Um, but the beach, yeah, the beach is overrated as hell. I don't understand what the drive is. I mean, unless you just want to go and see people with their shirt off or in bikinis or something like that, there's really nothing else that the beach has to offer. I mean, I don't know. And just lounging, doing nothing is so fucking boring to me. Like, I don't know why that's like a draw of the beach, bro. I don't. Um, Breakfast is highly underrated. I don't think a lot of people eat breakfast like that anymore, and they're missing out. Chicken biscuits, bacon biscuits, fucking not bacon biscuits, but bacon slide or bacon comma biscuits, right? Eggs, sausage. I mean pancakes, waffles. There's so many good breakfast food. Cereal. I don't, breakfast is mad underrated. I don't know why people don't eat it. And then there's a lot of places that have good breakfast, McDonald's, um, breakfast is the most. It is. It really is. It's fire. Um, Brunch. I'm gonna say brunch is. I think brunch is mid, right? I don't know. Like I like eating. Waffle House is fire. Yes, it is. But shout out to IHOP though, the real OG. um, yeah, a brunch is just a little mid for me. It's like kind of good, kind of bad. I don't know. I don't really know what I think about brunch. It's just mid. Candles. I think candles are way overrated. First off, they can burn your fucking house down. I fucking hate candles. They're mad overrated, bro. They gonna burn your house down. A lot of the times they smell okay. Yeah, see, I don't drink, so mimosas are like, but candles are just I don't understand the allure of candles for real. Like, they're not really hitting like that. Um, Wax melters are underrated as hell. The only thing I don't like about wax melters though is you like, yeah, candles are mad overrated, bro. Like are you talking about the mimosas or me not drinking? I don't know what you're wedding to. You'll have to go into details about that. Um, Wax melters to me are way better. Very underrated. Wax melters are better. The only thing I don't like is you knock them over and now the wax is spilled all over the place. But the wax smells really good. They're a lot cheaper. You can, I think they last longer. I don't have to buy a lighter. I don't have to worry about my house burning down. All I have to worry about is just sticky hot wax. Ah, yeah, no, candles are not. No, they're not. No. Plus, they have a shelf limit, right? So like you buy a candle, you light it up. Once it's gone, it's gone. But me, I can just keep buying them little cheap wax melters for 99 cents, and they're perfect. I gotta buy a whole nother candle if the candle doesn't work, or if the candle burns out, or whatever the fucking term you want to call it. Wax melters though are just better alternative to me. So wax melters underrated. The show The Office, mad underrated, bro. Like I hear so many people talking shit about The Office like it's trash or something. The Office is so fire. See, I'm gonna just light a candle. I'm not gonna act like a wax melter is not a little bit more work, because it is, right? It is a little bit more work, right? And it takes a little bit longer to go. Whereas a candle, you probably just light it and then it's in there. But candles just trash. I don't like candles, bro. I'd rather just get a wax melter. Though a lot of people prefer candles over wax melters. It is what it is. But The Office is a great show, man. Underrated as hell. I've watched it 3 times. That's one of the only shows of real people that I can watch. Um, yeah. So, SpongeBob heavily. Well, I'm gonna say it's mid, right? It's a great show. You weak? What you mean? Weak for what? You gotta have to specify because I'm moving really fast. uh, SpongeBob's a great show, man. I'm not gonna say it's. I'm gonna say it's mid because the new episodes are fucking cheeks, but the old episodes, classics, beautiful, everything. Um, you tweaking, you tweaking. SpongeBob is amazing, and unless you mean stupid in a great way, which whatever that means, but SpongeBob is great, man. It's one of my top 5 shows that aren't anime. One of my top 5 cartoons for sure. Probably up there at number one. Probably behind Family Guy type shit. Um, nah, hell nah. Brown Gravy is overrated as hell. Matter of fact, I'll go on to say that Brown Gravy is it ruins whatever you really put it on. Hamburger steak, Brown Gravy will ruin it. Mashed potatoes, brown gravy ruins it. I'm not a fan of brown. Now, if we were talking about the sausage gravy, the white gravy, fire. But like brown gravy, it ruins it. It really does, bro. Like brown gravy is ass, big ass, big old booty bitch. Hell yeah. I'm trying to think about how this is gonna work when I do this. Um. Anyway, um, peppermints. Okay, damn Yankee, hilarious. Peppermints are very okay. Peppermints. I'm gonna say it depends on the peppermint for real. So like the soft peppermints, ass, right? Pause. The hard peppermints, fire. The peppermints with the green lines on them, fire. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I would say mid probably. I won't disagree with that. Cinnamon peppermints, crazy fire. Crazy fire. Um, but the soft ones, like oh god, I hate them. Like the big, the big like soft ones. Those are fucking disgusting. Um, American Idol. No, they're not. Bro, the soft ones are ass. Ass as fuck. American Idol is heavily. I'm gonna say it's mid actually. It used to be. I'm not capping. This is all truth, no cap, like the baby says, man. Um, yes, but if she had the soft ones, I didn't want them. I didn't want them, Faye. I needed the hard peppermints. Well, I'm gonna say pause on that. The hard ones or the cinnamon ones. Those are fire. I don't want the soft ones. It's catch me outside. How about that? See, you did it wrong. American Idol is mid. Body armor drinks heavily overrated, and I'm gonna say body armor drinks are only overrated because of the 10% coconut oil that they have at the bottom. That fucks it up wholeheartedly. Like it's just terrible. It messes it up really bad. Um, Raisin Bran, I'm gonna say Raisin Bran is overrated. It's for people who eat with dentures. Let's be real. Not that good. Just respectfully, not that good. um, Oatmeal also mad overrated. You gotta specify what you're talking about, bro. I'm moving through these quick. Oatmeal is overrated. It looks great though. I think it looks great, but it's gross. Very gross. It's the best. You got to specify what you're what the fucking to, right? Because I'm moving through these too fast to like kind of you know when we have more people in here. Usually, like last week, I could kind of harp on things because it was a lot more people in here. It's like I was averaging like 15 people, but now it's only been like two. Grits need. Oh no, grits are gross. Grits are gross. Grits are gross. I don't like grits, man. Ugh. Mint chocolate chip ice cream is overrated, disgusting, needs to be thrown away. Um, Gummy bears, fire, underrated. Gummy bears are underrated as hell. Got to get the Hasbro or whatever they're called. Fire. I just can't do it. I don't know. It's been a while since I've had some, but the last time I had some, they were fucking doo doo. I'm just being real, auntie. Um, Pie, heavily overrated. Every single form of pie that you can think of, overrated as fuck. Every single form of pie is overrated as fuck. Get it the fuck out of here. We don't like pie around here. I'm gonna let you join the stream. We're gonna do questions at the end after I get done with this topic with this topic, and then we're gonna move on. We don't got that many. um Pie, heavily overrated. Make some notes if you want to bring some shit to me. uh Pie, heavily overrated. All kinds of pie, sweet potato pie, pecan pie, apple pie, cherry pie, chocolate pie, even heavily overrated. Um Cake, fire. Heavily underrated. There are a lot of cakes that are trash, but you know, overall I like cake. Cupcakes also underrated, super fire. No cupcake slander around here. Chicken Alfredo, one of the most underrated foods that you can really make. I don't understand what the beef is. Also, I also realized too, like I ain't gonna be able to put you on the damn live on the Discord if my Discord doesn't open. So let me try to open it again. Like it normally pops up like the minute that I might just have to go online. You should know all about cake. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna let you Okay. All right, I got Discord open, sorry. Um Corvettes over oh no, excuse me. I'm tweaking. Underrated. Underrated, excuse me. Corvettes are very underrated. I'm tweaking, bro. I was finna say some blasphemy out here. Girl, oh shit. Man. I ain't fucking with you, Tyler. um Tahoes are Tahoes, the trucks. I would say a little bit underrated. I think people be shitting on Tahoes like crazy. I don't understand why. I don't understand the Tahoe slander, bro. I don't get it. Um, I don't. What's the next? Baked beans. If a motherfucker comes in this on this and says anything slanderous about baked beans, you must get kicked off immediately. I'm sorry. Oh, that's look, the big ass tires on the big ass car. That's the stupidest shit, bro. What you know what? I don't have a problem with big ass tires on the little cars, right? But what's not good? Baked beans? Oh, Kalani, bro, don't come in here on the shit, bro. Don't come in here on the shit. Don't come in here with that shit, bro. um, fuck. Oh my gosh. Baked bean. Yes. The big ass tires on the little cars are the problems, bro. Oh, you gotta go, Kalani. You gotta go. Bruh, some baked beans with some good ass like elk meat or some deer meat. Bruh. Ground beef. Bruh. That can't be beat. Um, I'm trying to see if I can share. No, no, no. That no that good man. I don't know what you're talking about. um, I'm going to post my Discord in the comments here. The name of my Discord, if y'all wanna, y'all have to go in there. You know, Auntie Throwdown. I'm already knowing how it go. Um, the next overrated, underrated apple fritters. Who the fuck likes apple fritters? Kalani, I guarantee you like apple fritters, bro. Apple fritters are. Why do they? Why did you? Why? Who thought that would be a good idea to like make a damn donut shop and put a fucking apple fritter in the damn in the damn case, bro? I'm okay. I was gonna say, bro. I was gonna say, who likes apple fritters for real? Apple fritters are hella. I don't even say overrated because I don't really think that anybody rates apple fritters high. But if you do, you need to be drug tested immediately. Of course, you like apple fritters. Well, fuck likes apple fritters, bro. Um, the next one is donuts. What's wrong? They're trash. What do you mean? What's wrong with them? You, they're trash. Nobody fucking likes apple fritters, bro. Who the fuck likes apple fritters? Who likes apple fritters, bro? That's crazy. That's one of the most like basic ass fucking, bro. I don't know. I feel like you eat apple fritters, you're compensating for something. You gotta be. Donuts, fire. They're not. I guess I'll just be trash. Donuts are fire, heavily underrated. Bruh, why I know you was gonna say that when I put that on here. Why did I know you were gonna say that Krispy Kreme wasn't that good? I already had a feeling. Oh God. Oh man, Kalana, you're a nurse and you need to be drug tested immediately. Drug test yourself. Your blood pressure gotta be high. Something gotta be going on for you to say such malarkey. I don't even know what the word is that I could use. I don't even know if malarkey is the right word. Something's gotta give. Cause this shit is ridiculous. Regular plain Jane donuts. Talking about like glazed? Glazed donuts are fire. For sure. Um, this is the last one of this topic. Kalani, Brooke, I'm sorry, y'all came towards the end. But I mean, truthfully, I'm gonna be adding people into the live. So you can come on the live and join and ask some questions if you'd like. Um, I'm about to, as soon as I get done with this last one, which is jelly filled donuts. The chocolate donuts are fire for sure. Regular glazed donuts are fire too, though. Um, jelly filled donuts are ass. I don't know who eats them. The texture fucked up. Regular donuts disgusting. They're all ass. They be doing too much with donuts. They're perfect. You shouldn't judge donuts. Accept them the way that they are. Oh, you like jelly donuts, Kalani? That's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Jelly donuts are like the bane of my existence. They're so disgusting. Um. All right, Tyler, I'm gonna invite you to the stream. To the. Did I post my shit in here? Um. Oh, I did. Okay. I'm gonna keep reposting it. No jellies, but you like ass, bruh. It don't matter what I like, bruh. I can eat ass if I want to. Hell, don't come for me. I'm finna add you to the damn to the thing. I don't have to. Hold on, so that you can enter. I gotta give you permission to come in though. I'm just not finna add anybody to this month. All right, jump in the damn in the live chat, motherfucker, Tyler, and I'll throw it over here. Yeah. So this last one is the Q&A section of my It's a Q&A session. So I posted my Discord name. You have to do Discord. For some reason it won't let me do it the other way. You'll have to do that, and then hold on, bro. And then you'll have to hit this link.
Hello.
To join. Hold on, can you hear me? Oh, I'm muted. Hold on. Okay, sorry. I don't know why I was muted for some reason. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to pull this up on my phone. Okay. Let me make sure I can't see the comments no more. Shit crazy. All right. Tyler, you're gonna have to tell me. All right, ask me some questions, bro. This is the Q&A part of the podcast.
I don't even want to fucking ask you any damn questions. Man, I think you be tweaking, bro, with all these damn replies and you talking about underrated, overrated bullshit. Man, I think you seriously on drugs and need to be drug tested your damn self.
Okay, what did you have a point of contention with?
I think literally just about everything. Cause man, it's like I agree with the breakfast, I agree with the baked beans, I agree with a lot of stuff you did say. But Raisin Bran, man, like, what the fuck is wrong with Raisin Bran?
Okay, hold on.
Damn serious.
Hold on.
No. We ain't holding on. You had your time. Now it's the guest is first.
This is the dude Tyler Stovall that was in the chat earlier. That's who this is. Okay. First and foremost, let me. You did not just come on here and say, right. You didn't just come on here.
Did.
Hold on, no. You didn't just come on here and say no. You didn't come on here and say breakfast was cool, baked beans was cool.
Breakfast is good. I did say breakfast.
No. That's what I'm saying. You didn't come on. You didn't come on here and say breakfast was cool, baked beans is good, and then you're gonna make an argument for Raisin Bran. Out of everything that I said,
Raisin Bran is the best. It is awesome.
I think
it's not like it's fucking Wheaties or damn, Frosted Flakes.
Yes, I know this dude. I used to work with him. No, it doesn't matter if I didn't know him or not. I'm opening it up for anybody to come in. More people can come in. If you want to get on, you can come in. This is a Q&A, so you have to ask me questions and stuff. I'm sorry, I'm replying to the comments, but you have to understand that Raisin Bran is good if you have dentures and if you're 85 years old and you have to get your diaper changed at night.
Dentures. The daggone thing, you put milk on it, it softens up. Unless you're an idiot and just eating it right then and there.
Or you could just be an idiot and eat Raisin Bran. Because who the fuck eats Raisin Bran?
Okay, you read the damn comments, people eat Raisin Bran. This comment was talking about Raisin Bran is the best. So
did you literally? Did you see the comment before that said Raisin Bran was gross? Because it's gross.
No, I did not.
It's very gross. Nobody raisins itself, like
No,
first off,
raisins are awesome.
raisins are such a disrespect to grapes. I don't know why anybody would want to shrivel up a grape, first off, because that's absolutely disrespectful. It is old people food, bro. Like I said, you eat it, you eat
Old
it.
people food. That's not saying Fruity Pebbles is old people food.
Well, fruity pebbles are also trash. So I mean, I don't know what
Yeah.
we. That's not a good. That's not
Well,
a
I'm
good.
just saying. I don't really eat Fruity Pebbles. I'm just saying. We used to eat that like Fruit Loops and
Okay, first off, no,
Captain Crunch and
ca-
what do you think? That's back in our day. That's what we used to eat.
you're naming young people food. You're not old yet. I'm just saying Raisin Bran and like what is it? K cereal. Those are for old people.
Damn.
No, Kalani, Fruity Pebbles are not good. In fact, they are not. They're
They
trash.
okay. I go mad on it.
They're trash as fuck. What are your questions, bro? This is a Q&A.
I'm trying to figure out why in the hell you talking so much shit on something that your guests freaking love. Is what I'm trying to get at. That's my question.
All right,
Why are you talking down on us, man?
we finna put a poll up. All right.
All right, bet.
I'm finna put a poll up. We finna see. But I want you to know, no matter what the results of this is, it's still
You gonna have to suck your pride up. That's
no.
what's gonna have to be.
It's still gonna be trash regardless to me. But
No, it's not.
all right, I'm putting a poll up in the chat. Y'all let
That's
me.
like you saying McDonald's breakfast is really good. Like that's trash, bro.
You 100% did not just compare Raisin Bran to McDonald's breakfast.
I'd rather eat Raisin Bran than that shitty ass breakfast you get at Mickey D's.
He has the palate of a kid. Fact. Honey bunches of oats are so bad. Brooke, honey bunches of oats are bad. I put a poll up, bro. Do y'all like Raisin Bran? Yes or no? Also, if you all, I said it already, so I have a comment pinned that says if you want to join the live, you have to enter my Discord. It's a lot of crap. A lot of you probably don't even have Discord, but what you'll need to do is I have my name for my Discord. I'm putting it in the comments, and then you'll have to go in there, add me as a friend, and then I'm going to have to add you to the server. No, they're the absolute best cereal. Absolutely not. The best cereal is Cookie Crisp, 100%.
Chris, what the hell is that?
Cookie Crisp. You don't know what Cookie Crisp is?
I've never even heard of that kind of shit.
Oh man, you live under Reese's Puffs. Fuck no.
No, I disagree.
Sorry, Auntie.
That's what you call diabetes cereal.
I don't care about diabetes cereal, but peanut butter in cereal is terrible.
I diabetes. It's not fun.
Well, what she said? No, nasty Cookie Crisp isn't the best. Oh my god, Kalani, your palate is fucked up. You need to get it. You need to need to pray and ask God for a redo. That's what you need to do.
Leave her alone. I know what that Cookie Crisp is with that damn dog on it.
It's a wolf. Don't do it. It's a wolf. He says Cookie Crisp. It's a wolf.
Like a damn chihuahua.
It's a wolf. What is your question, bro?
I done gave you my question. Why are you trashing us, bro?
Do you have any?
We done nothing to you, and you gonna dog us out like we daggum little ants or something.
Y'all tripping,
mash on us and step on us.
What'd she
say?
That
was my question.
Oh, I forgot. Kellogg's cornflakes are old school, and they're disgusting too. Oh, cornflakes.
About Frosted Flakes. Nasty.
Oh, not cornflakes, Auntie. No. Wait, who tripped?
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Are we going? Am I able to ask questions about the questions that you've already asked, or am I able to open up new questions?
You can open up new questions. You can ask either or, really. Frosted Flakes are good. You are correct, but you got to eat them really quickly. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, because they are fucking soggy and nasty as fuck. But hey, I got a question. Do y'all add sugar on the Frosted Flakes?
I don't. Not really. I
feel like if you don't add sugar, it's fucking gross.
I don't feel like
100% no cap. It's fucking disgusting.
I don't feel like adding sugar to cereal is just good in the first place. But
I'm just talking about Frosted Flakes in general.
Frosted Flakes, I'd rather just personally, eat them dry.
The hell?
She said they're frosted. They don't need sugar. 100%. They don't. I don't know. You talk about diabetes and then talk about putting sugar on Frosted Flakes. You
I
need
don't
to.
eat Frosted Flakes. I eat that shit when I was a kid, and it just if I had them, I put sugar on them. That was it.
Yeah, you got to eat Frosted Flakes dry. I was gonna say if you got diabetes now, that might be why because you was eating sugar on your damn
It's
Frosted
all the
Flakes.
damn energy drinks and fucking sweet tea.
Sweet tea. You shouldn't be drinking sweet tea anyway. Disgusting. But
What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Shit,
um. Anyway, going back to what I said,
man.
you could talk about something that I asked earlier. A matter of fact, since more of you have jumped into the pod now, I'm gonna go over some of the. I'm gonna do a little recap of what we talked about earlier. So we don't just talk about cereal for 45 minutes. Um, so the topics that I had earlier that I discussed when it was just two people in here. Um, the should WNBA players make more money? How can cyberbullying be prevented? Should same-sex marriage be allowed? Is world peace even a remote possibility? And then the last one was should educators be paid more than professional athletes? Those are the topics I went over earlier, and then I also gave an unpopular opinion of mine from my list. I literally have a list of unpopular opinions. I'm showing it on camera right now in my notes. But the unpopular opinion that I had was one that I actually put up earlier. I said, no, I have no sympathy for women or men complaining about their baby daddy or baby mama, especially when they have multiple kids. World peace, no. Yeah, that's what I said about world peace. I'm sorry. I don't think world peace is feasible. It's not really realistic. And same sex marriage, same thing. Why not? Now, I did say that if somebody is a pastor and they were going to get people married, that you shouldn't force them to marry people that they, that maybe their religion doesn't agree with. But if somebody agrees with it and wants to marry them, why the hell not? You know what I'm saying?
I'll say this since we're talking about pastors and stuff like that. Doesn't it say in the good book that you know, about peace that all it's going to do is get worse anyway before Jesus comes anyway. And even then, when Jesus comes, it's going to be bad, bad, bad.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, probably. Quick question. Are you still watching the video?
Yeah, it's froze on my end.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to show the results of the poll in the video, and more people, unfortunately,
Refresh it.
more people like Raisin Bran than don't, which I'm,
You damn right. Because it's fucking good.
people with disgusting palates, I guess.
60%.
Whatever. I'm turning them off.
You turned it
These
off.
people don't know nothing. Yeah.
They know more than you think, man. Power to the people.
Man, fuck the people for
See,
real.
now, see, this is what I think. I think you over here cyberbullying. Your guest now.
Well, and like
Unfortunately,
like I said earlier, cyberbullying is something you can't really stop. Kind of like world peace. Like people just have their own.
well, the thing is like, what's the definition of literally cyberbullying? Because people take the definition of bullying and make it into something that it's totally not.
Well,
It's
well
like
I
just because we're honest and we have an opinion and you disagree with it or don't like it does not make it bullying. And I think a lot of people get their feelings hurt over a topic like that.
well, I do think there's a difference in being bullied and somebody being a pussy and not being able to take criticism and stuff and just think that anybody that disagrees with them is bullying them. But I think that I don't know. I think bullying in some ways can actually be very helpful. It sounds bad, but I think it can be helpful because I think some of the best the best results you can get is when somebody is downing you and shit talking you and stuff like that. So sometimes I
Don't
think,
agree with that. Because it goes with the definition of it again.
well, I'll look up the
I think
definition.
if you consider bullying like criticizing people and shit like that, I don't really consider that bullying. I think if you tell them what they need to know and they don't like it and stuff like that, and they consider that bullying and stuff like that, yeah, they're pussies, ass bitches, and whatever. That should make them want to work harder, be better, and stuff like that. I agree. But just to come over there and say, you a bitch, or suck my left toe, or go to hell, or something like that, and
Okay.
it's just completely negative and has nothing to do with anything. then yeah, I consider that bullying.
Okay, I'll respond to that in just a second. First off, Kalani says cyberbullying can only be monitored by parents, but you can never catch it all. But like y'all said, some people take difference of opinion as bullying. Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Also, you can't prevent it, but you can maybe limit it, slow it down. But people are going to be people.
But
The
how are you going to slow it down? There's no way to slow it down. I don't. I can't even
you
believe
can.
that. Like you said, the only way you can prevent it, shut the internet down. And you know
Well,
damn good and well that's never going to happen.
that will prevent cyberbullying, but that will not prevent um that will
Well,
still
that's
not
the
prevent
topic. That's
bullying.
the topic is cyberbullying.
Yeah, well,
I'm not talking about bullying in general. Yeah.
even if you shut the internet down, I mean, I don't know. You could consider cyberbullying could also it's just anything. Let me look at the definition. Let me go back to the actual definition of bullying. Right. So the actual definition of bullying, according to the dictionary, is seek to harm, intimidate, or coerce someone perceived as vulnerable. And then it says here, bullying is unwanted, aggressive behavior that involves a real or perceived power imbalance. The behavior is repeated or has the potential to be repeated over time. So, respectfully, by that definition, you know, to seek harm, intimidate, or coerce, it really, by that definition, then it would depend on your motives for why you're saying what you say, which would mean that bullying can be subjective, which is kind of makes it complicates it a little bit. Because like if I like go up and I call somebody fat every day, but my intention is to get them to lose weight, then it may not be bullying, right?
But you could say it in a different way.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's that's why I said bullying by that
Like, yeah,
definition
I
is
mean,
subjective, which means like there's not really like it's based off of the perception. So if I'm calling somebody fat because I'm trying to make them feel bad, then that would be bullying. But if I was calling somebody fat in order to kind of make them get to the point to where they lose weight, then it wouldn't be considered bullying. So I don't know. That's a little interesting. Or at
I
least,
disagree with that
well,
because either way, there. I don't feel this is just my opinion, and I feel like everybody has one. I feel like you just call somebody fat and just walk off. It's 100% bullying. There's no way of
I
going
don't
around
know.
that. It's bullying. Now, listen, I feel like that's bullying. Like I said, I have my opinion. Y'all have y'all's. That's what I feel. Now, if you go around telling that guy, "Hey, you fat," but and give them like encouragement or hey, maybe you should work out, maybe you should eat better and stuff like that. Like give them some more detail than just like, hey, motherfucker, you fat, and just walk off. I think that's different.
Okay,
But just
so
calling the motherfucker fat, I mean, what is anything positive about that? That is strictly negative. There's no positivity to give
well,
them an idea of like, okay, I'm fat. I need to go to gym and work out.
so you're saying if I just say you're fat, then it's bullying. But
Uh,
you're saying that if I say you're fat and you need to go to the gym, it's not.
yeah.
So
Now I
as
didn't
long
say
as
like
no,
that,
no,
but yeah.
that's what I'm. So as long as I
Like
add the
give them
caveat.
an excuse to lose the weight. Don't just outburst like, hey, motherfucker, you fat.
So what you're saying is that if I make a negative comment and then I add a little caveat on the end of it, it can go from bullying to motivation. So if I say like if I say
I'm telling you.
you're a fat motherfucker, you need to go to jail. I mean not jail. You need to go to the gym. Because I'm giving them the advice on the end of it, I'm not bullying them.
See, you do it so fucking bad at the beginning. So you're just like, hey, motherfucker, you need to, you fat
But
motherfucker,
no, but I'm
and stuff
saying
like that. So you can't do that. You're just making it worse.
no, but first off, what did we just say earlier? What did we just say earlier? We said that if there are people that will take a difference of opinion as bullying, right? Respectfully, right? Being fat is unhealthy. Okay. Somebody calling you out for being unhealthy is not wrong. It's not bullying.
I agree.
So if I call you fat, I'm telling you the truth. So is it really bullying?
Like I said, you could say it in a different way.
So what you're saying is, well, let me ask you a better question then. if I say 1 + 1 is 2, or if I say 1 + 1 is fucking 2, does it change the fact that the answer is 2?
Say, how in the hell is that negative though? You're
Huh?
not talking to somebody else.
No, no, no,
So
but no, no,
I think you're just making, you're trying to make it
no.
sound nicer than it really is.
But what I'm saying is though, the point of me saying that was it doesn't matter.
Either way,
It doesn't
yes, the
matter.
motherfucker's fat.
It doesn't
I agree
matter.
with that.
No, what I was saying with that is it doesn't matter how the truth is said if it's the truth. So if I'm saying that you're fat, or if I said that you're fucking fat, or if I say, maybe you could lose some weight, it doesn't change the fact that you're fat and you need to lose weight.
But
So how I say it is irrelevant. If I'm telling you the truth, if somebody tells me like, hey, you need to stop, like, you need to stand up for yourself, and you need to stop letting these girls run over you. And then somebody else tells me you need to stop being a bitch, grow some balls, and tell these women, put them in their fucking place. They're telling me the truth
see,
either
that's
way.
different. That's different because
It's not different.
you're giving them more advice. You're not just like, man, quit being a bitch.
Okay, so if I said
Or you saying you a bitch. That's different.
no, but if somebody,
Like, hey, you calling them a bitch, and then you like you need to grow some balls and stuff like that. Like you're giving them the encouragement. You're
hold
not
on.
just calling them a bitch.
No,
Fuck.
if somebody,
See, now you get it.
no,
See, now you get it. Come on.
if a girl was doing me wrong and my friend came up and said you need to stop being a bitch, then my thing is how they say it is irrelevant.
They're not calling you a bitch. They say quit acting like one.
Okay, you're being a bitch. Handle it. It doesn't matter what the name is. I don't understand, bro. If I'm giving you good advice, it doesn't matter how it's delivered. I'm pretty sure, right, that nobody complains about how drill sergeants are, talk to you. Actually, people listen better when drill sergeants talk to them, right? And they're probably not saying
I
things
agree.
in a positive way, right? You can consider what a drill sergeant is saying is bullying. But my thing is, if somebody is telling you what you need to hear, how they say it is irrelevant. Like I said, so if somebody tells me, hey, because you could argue, right? Even if I'm giving somebody the caveat, or if I'm adding on like some advice, if what I'm saying is initially negative, it still doesn't change the fact what I'm saying is initially negative. So, like, if I say you're a fat, sloppy son of a bitch and you need to go to the gym, yeah, I'm giving you advice and giving you, like, guidance that you need to go to the gym, but I'm still calling you a fat, sloppy son of a bitch.
Right.
So, I think that you have to, and honestly, I think the subject, I think it's not even, like, of what I said. It's more so the subject of fat. People are very, they get very defensive when it comes to body image, right?
Oh, 100%.
But it's because we're judged on our body image. Women especially, women for sure are judged on their body image. So
I agree.
probably more so than men.
100%.
But I mean, it is what it is. And a lot of men are judged on their value, like with their money. One of the first things that people do when women.
Oh, damn, that's a big one. Yeah.
Yeah. So if
Women got the looks, but men got the money, kind of deal.
yeah, so if a woman comes up to me and tells me that I'm broke, right? And I need to make more money, I don't think that's bullying. She's just telling me the truth. You broke. Get your money up, motherfucker. How he can describe the difference between bullying and what could be perceived as motivational. Oh, Kalani, you need to hop in the Discord for real. Because like I said, according to the definition of bullying, and I'm going to just throw it up over here. Sorry. The definition of bullying is to seek to harm, intimidate, or coerce somebody perceived as vulnerable. And somebody could be
You don't have it.
she said she don't have it. You can download it, bro.
Yeah.
uh,
I mean, it's free. Get
yeah.
your account.
But I mean, if you don't want to hop on it, it's perfectly fine. I mean, I don't really know how else I can add people. I mean, maybe I could do a video call on Facebook Messenger, but I don't think I'll be able to open Facebook Messenger when I'm live. Yeah, I could do that and throw you over here on the side, maybe. I don't even have access to Facebook Messenger.
I say you can delete it so many damn times. Like, when do you have it or not?
Oh no, I can't add you with Facebook Messenger, Kalani. I really can actually. Did my live end though? Am I still live?
No, you're still going on mine.
Okay, cool. I can't see the
Yeah,
comments no more.
you got the definition of bully up right now.
Well, yeah, I got it on one screen, but I don't.
Okay, she's saying yes, but when your friends call you out, it's different. When a person you don't know saying you're fat or whatever.
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you.
I need to go back to my live
You
fucking.
know what? I think I'm more relate to that one than what I pretty much said. If
Okay,
it's like because you know the guys you hang out with, like if me and you were talking and you just straight up said, "Man, you a fat motherfucker." Like I wouldn't take no offense to that because I know you, you know me, we're cool like that. But I think if like I didn't know you or didn't know Christian or whatever, and they just came around the corner looking at me like like man, you a bitch or you a fat something. Because I think a lot of people, they have friends, they fuck with each other all the damn time, but it's to the point where are you really gonna allow somebody to talk down to you, especially in front of somebody else? 9 times out of 10, most people would knock the fuck out of somebody,
I agree.
which I don't agree with. But in the world we live in today, that they don't think about it, they just start swinging.
I mean, I don't disagree about what y'all are saying when you say that when a friend calls you fat. But see, now what you're saying is the definition of bullying changes depending on the person.
No,
Yeah, because
but
you're saying that
yeah, it's kind of a weird subject, but yeah.
yeah, you're saying a random person can't call you fat, and or a random person can do the same thing that your friend can do, but it's not bullying because that person's your friend.
No, I'm not saying that.
That
It's
is what you're
one of those
saying, though.
things.
I mean, that is what you're saying because you're saying like if I called you fat, you wouldn't take offense to it, but if a random person called you fat, it would be different. That's what y'all was saying.
Because
So y'all were saying that it's bullying when
motherfucker.
I'm sorry to keep cutting you off, but you're saying how do you know that the stranger? Well, you said might, Kalani. So if you're saying might, then that means you don't really know their intention. And hell, your friend could be doing it to hurt you too. So I mean, that's why I said it's very
Well, the thing is, if
subjective.
they were truly your friend, they wouldn't intentionally try to hurt you.
I agree. Also, Kalani, like I said, I can call you on Facebook Messenger and you can join if you
Yeah,
like.
call her ass. Call her ass up.
Well, I'm gonna let her call. I'm gonna give her the option. I don't want to just call her and she don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, which is this is great. This is a great thing that I could do now because like I
Hell, do you want me to end Discord and call you on Facebook?
I guess I didn't think about doing a group. I could just do like a group message. Holy
All right.
shit, that's crazy. Yeah, do that. I don't know. Well, hold on. Let me. I'll see if she's cool with it. If she's not cool with it, then it's fine. It's whatever. But um, anyway, but I don't know. Bullying is it's a very controversial topic for sure. And like I said, I don't know. When you talk about bullying, it's very bullying is a big problem for sure. But I think a lot of the times bullying will help you because I mean, like like I said, there's a lot. I've seen a lot of like, oh, oh shit, she is calling me. Okay.
I'll take it like this.
Oh, whoa,
Have you
whoa,
ever
whoa, whoa,
seen
whoa,
a
whoa, whoa. Hold
movie
on,
called Rudy?
Hi.
hold on, Kalani. Hold on. I'm gonna add Tyler into this call if that's okay.
Okay.
Well, you want me to hang up right quick?
Can you hear her, Tyler?
I can't hear shit.
Can you hear
I,
me?
I'm not on. I'm
I
on
can
Discord.
I can hear both of you, but you both can't hear each other. That's the
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you want, I can get off this phone call and
yeah,
go
I can't hear him at all.
to
okay.
Messenger.
Let me. Yeah, I'll add you. Just you get off of
All
Discord,
right, I'm getting
Tyler.
off.
All right. Okay, Kalani. I'm sorry. Now, this is great. This is great. I can add motherfuckers now. I didn't. I was struggling so hard to try to add people to the podcast. I might just do a whole one where I do that. Hold on a second. I'm gonna call him. How are you doing today? I guess I can still hear you. I don't. I didn't-
Good. Just got off work a little bit ago.
how was that?
I'm glad that I'm off.
I'm already knowing.
It was a day.
I bet. How this motherfucker gonna tell me to call and then not answer the phone? Oh,
Oh,
there. Okay, there you go.
there it goes.
All right.
Yo, yo.
I'm gonna throw y'all over here. All right. Okay. All right. Now we in there. Now we good. We all set. So talk to me nice.
Talk to you nice. Okay.
Yeah. How about this bullying shit?
Okay. Well, like I said, your friends, if they're your real friends, they're not going to say anything to intentionally hurt your feelings. It might if it's a sensitive subject or topic, but they're not going to do anything to actually hurt your feelings. It's coming from a place of love. Whereas a stranger or even somebody that you know that's not a stranger, they can say something to intentionally hurt you, bring you down to a different level, put you in a different place than what you want to be in.
So I'm gonna have to disagree on one thing you said.
Well,
What?
can I come in right quick?
Go ahead.
Because I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to agree with TJ on this a little bit because I think that's pretty much what you said as far as like strangers saying, "Hey, you're fat," you're trying to encourage them, kind of deal. So what's the difference as far as that? But I also agree with her because friends are there to support you. We fuck around with each other all the damn time. We're not there to intentionally hurt your feelings. Like I tell buddies of mine time, like, man, you a fat motherfucker, and just joking and kidding kind of deal. Yeah, you probably are a fat motherfucker, and you probably do need to lose weight, but it's in like a joking manner to the point where it's not supposed to hurt your feelings.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, I'll say this. Well, what I disagree with is the idea that your friends can't hurt your feelings. I think that your
I don't think
friend.
she meant it that way though.
No. Well, I'm saying like when they say stuff to not hurt your feelings, I want my friends to tell me stuff, the truth, whether it hurt my feelings or not. I think that that's a true friend because a lot of people, when they're not trying to hurt your feelings, there are certain things that they won't tell you because they don't want to hurt your feelings, right? Like sometimes telling you that you're fat might hurt your feelings, but if your friend tells you you're fat, it might be what you need to hear in order to get to that point of losing weight and stuff. So the idea that you have to protect your friend's feelings, I think a real friend will tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. And if you need to hear that you're fucking fat and you need to go to the gym, then you need to hear it. It's all good. Welcome to the pod, Chrissy. Thanks for coming through. I'm sorry. And that's just me on bullying. I just think bullying is very subjective. It's hard to like, at least by that definition. Maybe like in how other people interpret it, maybe, but by that definition, it's all about somebody's intentions. If somebody's intending to hurt you, then it's different. But if a random person on the street's like, "Hey, you're fat. You need to lose weight," maybe their intention is good. It might hurt your feelings, but it is what it is.
Right. Yeah.
What the? Um, for those of you that just popped into the podcast, we are talking about bullying. I also have other guests on the show, which is not showing on my fucking screen for some reason. But
On our screen.
I mean, can y'all see y'all in the chat though?
Yeah.
Oh, for some reason it's still showing the comments. Anyway, if you want to participate in said conversation, then I have a call right now and I can just slide you on over. But anyway, I'm sorry. Y'all can go ahead, or we can talk about something else, or if you have any other questions that you want to talk about too, because this was a Q&A part of the podcast.
Well, I don't have any questions, but we can talk about anything.
Well, so what do you think about what I said earlier? Then I guess about I'm gonna just drop an unpopular opinion from my long laundry list of popular opinions, and you guys tell me what you think about them. Then how about that? Is that a good? Okay. Well, we talked about a lot of these last week. One of my first ones is dating someone hoping to change them is an incredibly flawed way of thinking. How do y'all feel about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay. Another one that I have is most single mothers are single by their own choice. How do you feel about that one?
Oh damn, I probably don't need to say anything on this one.
Why not? You can talk on it.
Shit. I heard some damn feelings on that one. I'll be a big ass bully on that.
We got to talk, man. How you feel about that,
I'll let
Kalani?
y'all talk first on that one.
I, mm, I can only go based off of, you know, my own personal experience and to say, yeah, for the most part, it is pretty accurate. You have
Solid.
you have a lot of hires. I don't know, maybe rules, not standards, but rules that you expect people to go by.
Hmm. So Tyler, what do you think about it?
I
Do you
think
agree that most single
I,
mothers are single by choice, by their own choice?
I do. I do. I
Okay.
do indeed. I think I think it's one of those things, and this is just for my personal relationships. I feel like it's one of those things, and it goes back to the previous question you said. Um, I think women see, the outside, and I'm not speaking for every woman, but just the ones I've been with. I feel like they see who you are on the outside, and then like, okay, I can change them, over time. And it's one of those things that, they're not getting their way. They don't like it no more, but it's too late. You done tied the knot, you done popping out kids, and now they're wanting to, split the other way. So it's one of those things that, then we get put in a bad situation and they're in a bad situation. And I feel like all that shit could have been avoided, you know, like I said from the previous question.
Okay. Well, I think it's a little bit simpler. Personally, let me ask you a question first. Who do y'all think are the gatekeepers to sex? Right? Who largely gives out sex? You think men or women?
Who gives it out?
Like who's in
I
control
think
of?
it's
Who's controlling it? Who's
I
controlling
think
it?
it's the women, because if a woman, I mean, no offense to anybody, but if a woman don't spread their legs, it's considered rape.
Okay. What about you, Bonnie? You think women control sex for the most part?
No, it's women. I
Okay.
think.
Okay. All right. So good. We got that established. Okay. Women also, at this point, isn't even one to argue with, but women also universally have control over who's born in the world, right? So, any child that's born
Right. And
in,
that's bullshit. 100% bullshit.
sure. Well, I don't know. I don't have a problem with it, so to speak, but I think that it.
Well, see, I do. I have a big problem because it takes two to tango.
Well, I agree, but I think, I think this is where my issue comes in. I don't have. I mean, if she's carrying the baby, that's fine. She can have all the choices that she wants to it. However, if I explicitly say that I don't want a child or I don't want a kid, and a woman does something like lies about being on birth control or whatever, then I shouldn't be held financially responsible for that kid I didn't want.
Right. And the woman should too, though.
The woman should be held financially responsible because
That woman, if the man wants the damn kid and the woman don't, the woman should have to give it to term. She can give it for adoption. She can give it to the father.
the only reason why
There's multiple options.
only reason I don't really agree with that, so to speak, is just because if she doesn't want the baby, she still has a pretty high chance of dying. You know, so I feel like if she doesn't want to die, I wouldn't just be like, okay, well, you still got to have this baby, and she
Well,
risks the chance of dying
see,
for something she
now
doesn't
that's
want.
different. If the
That
damn
that's every situation
fetus
though.
or the baby is acting like a damn tumor, then yeah, I understand that, and I'm in total agreement with that. But just because you don't want to have the fucking child is where I'm getting at. If
But
you don't want it, you already popped the seed into the egg. I
but
mean,
even still, I feel like overwhelmingly, like I personally, I'm all for do whatever you want to. I'm all for it. I'm actually very pro-choice because I don't feel like people should, you know,
say I'm not.
and that's fine. It's perfectly fine. I just don't think. I don't think that. I just think that, especially me, when I don't have a say in the first place, I'm not gonna tell anyone what to do with them. I don't know their situations. I don't know. I certainly wouldn't want a baby to be born into poverty. You know what I'm saying? And have a fight and stuff like that. And everybody always says you could give the baby up for adoption, but I don't think people understand how traumatizing adoption that process is for children. You know what I'm saying? So that that's always the
Well,
best
I
option.
mean, it
Either.
just depends on the adoption. I was adopted. Now, that being said, I was adopted by my father. I still had a mother. My biological father didn't want me, but I'm doing just fine. It just depends on the child and how they were raised.
Well, of course, I'm saying like you're throwing these children into situations that they're not even cool with. They're getting attached to people, and then they may be moving foster homes and stuff like that. There's so many different variables that come into play. It's hard to just say like, oh yeah, you could just give it up for adoption. I mean, and that's if they survive the pregnancy. So me personally, I don't really have an issue with a woman having the right to choose, but I do have an issue with telling me that if she does choose to have the child when I said I didn't want to have it, that I have to be financially responsible, because if she can have the right to abort the child or whatever, then I should have the right to not have to be financially responsible when I don't want it. She doesn't want it, she can get rid of it. I don't want it, I still have to pay. So I feel like that's a little.
Yeah, the whole child support thing is garbage anyway.
But anyway, going back to what I was saying though, so women have ultimate choice of who's born in the world. They pretty much control the sex, and then 80% of the time when there's a divorce, they're the one that leave. So we can't really say that they don't hold some accountability because they choose the dude,
The whole
baby.
the whole damn thing.
Yeah, well, not the whole thing, because I mean, like you said, I mean,
The whole damn thing.
the dudes.
No, it's not even a percentage. It's 100%. They
I,
hold the whole damn key.
I ain't gonna say it's a
Unless
hundred.
they on crack cocaine and the judge overturns it or something like that, they've
Well,
got the whole damn
if you're talking about
system on themselves.
if you're talking about 100% of the time, like the woman gets the child. Yeah, of course. Nobody ever. Brooke, do you want to jump in the chat? By the way, if you don't, I mean, in the video call, if you do, that's great. If not, it's fine too. But yeah, of course, nobody ever thinks about it like that. Like, women hold the keys to everything, not and most of the power, right? Because, like I said, now if you're talking about 100% in like the baby making process, like as far as
I think it's literally just about everything.
yeah,
Like,
just about like,
the
but
woman don't spread their legs, and that the only way the man can do it is raping the woman. I mean, if the woman wants to abort, they have the right to do that.
oh, whoa, whoa,
They
whoa,
hold
whoa,
the
whoa.
keys
So
for
you're
everything.
wait. So all right. Wait, so let me ask you that question then. Are you pro?
Okay.
So you're pro life, right?
Um,
Because you said you weren't pro choice. So obviously the.
no, it's kind of weird for me. I believe in abortion to the point where if the fetus or child is causing harm to the mother, then it can be aborted.
So what if a child is like a 13-year-old gets like molested by their uncle or something? Do you think that um abortion would be fine in that case, or no? Should she still have the baby?
It's one of those things where I don't like it, but the baby fetus, it didn't choose to be raped. It didn't choose all this.
Well, neither did the woman.
You also got to understand you are taking a life. Now, do I?
I don't think anybody wakes up and is like, well, I want to get raped today. I don't think anybody chooses to be
Right.
raped either.
I get that.
Like, oh, this looks like this is a great day to get raped. You see,
But I don't
you
think a lot of
see the
people
weather today.
decide
It's
to have
very
unprotected sex and expect the child to be popping out.
no, but that's not what I was talking about though. I was talking about
I
like
get
this.
that, but
this
I mean, it's still in the same category.
not what?
You're saying that people don't expect to get raped. Well, I don't think people expect to get pregnant after a one night stand,
No. What I was saying
but it
was,
happens all the time.
I know I agree with that, but I was saying like because you said the baby didn't choose to be raped, and I said neither did the woman. or
Right.
the man, because men get raped too, but
Yeah.
actually if you count prison more than women, but that's an anomaly.
Damn.
But anyway, so what I'm saying is though, and that's fine, Brooke, it's okay, but I'm saying though, like, so you're saying that even if a 13-year-old gets molested by like her uncle or something, she should still have the baby.
I believe so.
That's interesting. I mean, if that's what you believe too, I'm not gonna argue with it. I was just wondering
Yeah.
how.
It's one of those that's extremely touchy, and I would love to hear people's thoughts on it. Because it's one of those things that, do you want to have the baby? No, hell no.
It's gonna have a lot of birth
I'm
defects
just
as
starting my
well.
life, but shit happens every day.
You're just saying she need to. That 13-year-old that didn't choose to get raped just need to suck it up, huh?
Pretty much. I mean,
That's tough.
but the thing is,
That's
where do you
crazy.
think that guy's going? He's going to prison for the rest of his damn life, or he's getting his head cut off. I mean, shit. Because you really think, them people, they gonna know what that man done, and they gonna fucking kill him, and not in a good way either.
And what are you talking about again?
Oh Lord.
Sorry, I was reading Brooke's comment. Sorry, go ahead. What was you saying?
Shit. What the hell? Well, hold on. Let me see. What
She said, "My thing is, there is always someone somewhere who wants a baby and can't have one. If the woman can safely carry the child, I think she should." Oh, so you think that a woman? Back to the question though, bro. I know this is a hyper specific example, but I would say like,
see the 13-year-old. You say it was a 13-year-old, right? 13-year-old girl.
yeah, 13-year-old girl gets raped by her uncle.
That girl is gonna be traumatized for the rest of her fucking life.
All
Agree
right,
or disagree?
100% agree.
Whether she has the baby or not, she's gonna be fucking traumatized. I would be.
Okay.
The point is, the damage has already been done. Whether she has the baby or
What?
not, the damage has already been done.
So you're saying it
think
shouldn't
she's
matter?
gonna have to go through delivery of a baby.
Yeah, at 13, 14. Not only that, but not only
You're gonna have to stick a tube in her coochie hole anyway and suck the bitch out.
They can give her pills for that.
What? This is a nurse you're talking to right here. I'm telling you. And also, too, what you have to also understand, too, is when you talk about that is like, what kind of environment do you think that a child of a 13-year-old mother is going to grow up in, too? And also, too, if it's by an uncle, the birth defects and stuff that child is going to have, is that woman going to really be able to take care of that child at 13 with those defects?
Have a job.
Right. Now, of course, that's a very hyper specific example for sure. I'm not saying like all cases are like that. And me personally, I just feel like, and I might sound cynical for saying it, but I mean, hell, if you don't want to have a baby, then you don't have to fucking have a baby. I don't care if you go in and you 100% like y'all lay down, y'all both have the choice, y'all lay down, y'all fuck, the dude nuts in you, he does, and you get pregnant, and you still want to get rid of it. Do what you want to do. I'm not gonna tell somebody that they can or can't do something because I don't know where people are in life, and there are people who want children and stuff like that. Hey, like you told them, like you told that 13-year-old that she got to suck it up. Suck it up. You can't have children. Suck it up. Straight up. That's just my opinion. But personally, like I said, if we deviated a lot. I was just curious, but my point though is I think single women overwhelmingly choose to be single because they are the gatekeepers to sex. Number one,
Yes.
they overwhelmingly have the choice. Even if we want to say like men have absolutely no choice. So even if their choices have been limited because of Roe v. Wade or whatever, there's still some place they can go to get abortions. But even if you take abortion out of it, there's still Plan B, there's still birth control and like 30 other forms of contraception. So if they don't want to have a baby, they can not have a baby. But there's that, and then they overwhelmingly leave marriages and breakups. So I mean, like, it's hard to just sit here and say women don't choose to be single most of the time because men very rarely break up with them. Men very rarely, are asked to have sex, really. And then, like I said, overwhelmingly, women break up with people. So it's hard for me to sit here and say, well, single women don't choose to be single. Single mothers, especially. I have a lot of not bad takes, but I have a lot of harsh criticisms on single mothers that I don't really need to to say, because a lot of my
That might
friends,
be a good one for another podcast.
sure, a lot of my friends that are women are single mothers, and I have a lot of respect for them. So,
Oh, I do too. I've got too many damn single mothers out there.
so I'm gonna go on to the next little one that I have on here, and I'll probably discuss them on my podcast Saturday. So, what do y'all think about this? Okay, this unpopular opinion, and those in the comments as well. I'm gonna probably end this soon if I'm choosing to be single. But you talking that shit, Brooke?
I'm
um,
choosing to be single, baby. Hell yeah, there you go.
my next one is if, and this one is interesting. If a man, I'm not gonna talk shit about y'all. If a man says I don't need a woman, it's a cope because he can't get women. If a woman says I don't need a man, it's a cope because the kind of man she wants doesn't want her back. What do y'all think about that?
I'll play the fifth on this one.
What you mean? This is discussing you, sir, and Kalani as well, who's been library quiet. Are you good over
I
there?
know, that's why I said I'm pleading the fifth on this one
Well,
because
I can't
we've been jacking our jaw too much.
Don't say it like that. I'm sorry, Kalani. What's going? You missed what the?
say if when a woman says she don't need a man, it's a cope because the man she wants doesn't want her.
Yeah. So I said if a man says I don't need a woman, it's a cope because he can't get women. And then I said if a woman says I don't need a man, it's a cope because the kind of man she wants does not want her back.
I don't know. A lot of women say it just, well, you might be right because the person that they want hasn't gave them attention. Hell, I really don't know. But you might be right.
That was the one I just kind of typed out because I noticed I always hear a lot of women say they don't need men, and I'm just like, and I hear a lot of I don't
We
I
hear
don't
that all the time.
I don't really see a lot of men say they don't need. Cassie said she agreed. Hey, W Cassie, W response for Cassie. I don't think I don't I don't know when I hear a man say I don't need a woman, I feel like we first off we both need each other. We complement each other very well because we're so different and so opposite, and we excel at things that the other one doesn't necessarily excel at. I think men that say they don't need women are overly. We always want what we can't have. Oh, facts. That's very true. But I think when a man says he doesn't need a woman, it's really funny to me because it's like, or he doesn't need women. Well, no, I said a woman. When he says he doesn't need a woman, it's just crazy because I feel like he's probably either doesn't deal with them or he's had a bunch of women that don't do what he wants them to do, right? Or he's maybe not dominant and a leader to the point to where women don't feel like he's worthy enough to follow his lead and submit to him and stuff like that. And there's a lot of bitch made dudes out here for real. There really is.
Damn right.
A lot of men that don't
It
really.
makes the good ones look bad.
Yeah, well, yeah, because I noticed. Well, men and women both have this crazy idea of like taking what they have this crazy idea of like taking what one or two people do and like assuming that every person of that gender is like that, and it's crazy.
Right. Okay. So
Yeah.
it's not just me.
It's called the apex fallacy, right? So you see a couple of guys that are up at the top doing some shit, and then you think that all people are like that. You see these girls on Instagram that are DMing a bunch of guys or getting a bunch of guys DMing them, and they like stuck up, and you just assume that every woman is stuck up, or a woman might fuck you over, and then you assume that every woman is like that one woman that fucked you over, and vice versa with the men too. But I think it's especially interesting when I hear a woman say she doesn't need a man because like I think how women look at it is if they make money, right? I don't think women want, and Kalani, you could correct me if I'm wrong, but you don't want a man that is not competent, right? If there's things that you can do, then you're like if you can change a tire and he doesn't know how to change a tire, I think you're more like, what do I need you for if I can fucking do it? Am I in the ballpark there?
That's how a lot of people think. Yes.
Okay. And I think that, when women make a lot of money and then when women like, you know, when women make a lot of money, when women can do certain things like that, the more money that they make and the more skills that they have, the less they feel like they need a man. But the crazy thing is those type of women always want a man that's like that still makes this better than them in regards. It's just going to be tougher for them because not a lot of men have the skill set that they have.
I think a lot of women are hyper fixated on independence.
Yes, and respectfully, independence is such a turnoff to a lot of men.
Like, I mean, I get being independent, but you also need to give somebody the leeway to like take your hand and help you.
What's not true? I'm sorry. What's not true, Sandra? Please tell me. Cassie, sorry. And what you said? Say that again. Kalani.
That women need, I mean, get the being independent, but they need somebody, maybe not need, or yeah, need somebody to like, take their hand and lead them. A
Yeah.
strong, independent man type
Oh
to
yeah.
lead, help them.
The more independent that a woman is, I think the more independent she wants her man to be. But a lot of men in today's society aren't very strong and independent. And so like when you get to a certain level, there's only a couple of guys that are probably up there. And those guys don't even want independent women for real. I don't think many men
Yeah.
hold on, what was I say? I don't need a man that can't add to my peace. What is it that you are willing to give and willing to accept? How are we going to grow? Are you willing to grow? Hmm. Interesting.
And then after being single for so long, a lot of women have this mentality that they can do everything better.
Yeah, I think that's because of feminism. Well, explain. What do you mean, Cassie, when you say what are you willing to give and what are you willing to accept? What are some things that you think that a man should be able to give and stuff like that? Also, what you're saying is very very true. Um, I think a lot of women do feel like they just say that they don't need a man because, but it's Jesus Christ scared the shit out of me.
I just called.
That was a mean ass cough. Scared the shit out of me. I'm sorry. I would say that a lot of women are very selfish nowadays. Um, and I think what you said, where a lot of women say that that they're single and they want to, and they what is it you just said? I had it in my head and then I started scratching my mustache and completely lost what the fuck I was saying. uh, you said you said women are when you said you've been single for I think a lot of women feel like they can do it, but I don't think a lot of women want to do it. I think a lot of men, like you said, want a guy to come in and lead them, and I don't think women are I'm gonna be real with you. Women are not built to be leaders. They're not. They really aren't.
I know. I'm not. I can only lead my 3 kids. I can't be
Sure.
bossy with other people, so
Oh,
I ain't leading.
left field. Can you move the box to the other side of the screen? Is it blocking my face or something? Well, I can.
Forehead.
I needed to block my
I
forehead. Yeah.
agree. 'Cause you got a big enough forehead.
Yeah, kiss my ass for real. Okay, I moved it. Hopefully it'll translate in the thing, but if it doesn't, I don't know what to. Yeah, okay, it moved. All right. Um. Yeah,
Daggum forehead looks like a daggum widescreen. But anyway.
terrible. That was. Don't laugh at that bullshit.
Hey, that's not bullying. I'm just telling you the facts, man.
If a random person came up and said that to me, would it be bullying? Yeah, see, you see that argument goes out the window.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Anyway, yeah, I think women need to act like they need a man because when you need something, you're way more inclined to actually work for it. Man, I'm gonna move it back. My forehead is massive.
I told you. Damn, everybody laughing at your ass now.
Why he? I don't know why he's on my
It
ass,
looks like a
bro.
fucking billboard, man. Shit.
Well, you know what this billboard says? Tyler is bullying me.
I'm not bullying you. I'm just telling you the facts, man.
Bro, you are literally just making my argument.
Yeah.
You literally are making my argument. Anyway.
That's the whole fucking point, man.
Oh, man, tell him again. Okay, we are not selfish. Y'all are selfish as hell. Women are selfish as hell. It's okay. I got a 6. Hey, I appreciate it. Okay, let me see what she said. We are not selfish. A lot of women don't want to do it without a man, but we learn to do it because the ones we've tried to grow with didn't want to grow and build up. Why would I act like I need something I don't? But you do need a man, though. And see, here's the thing: when you want something, if the doctor said, or if one of your friends said you should lose weight, you're probably not going to go to the gym. You're probably just going to sit around. You might go every once in a while. But if the doctor said you need to lose weight, you're going to take your ass to the gym and do what you can so you don't fucking die. And you need to operate with men like that. If you want a man, you're not going to go out of your way to really get with that man. But if you act like you need a man, you're going to do everything in your power to get said man. And that's the difference. And here's the thing. You said the ones that we've tried to grow with didn't want to grow and build up. Well, who picked that man? Because women picked the men. So you picked him. If you knew he wasn't somebody that needed to grow, and also too, you don't need to be with a man that you have to grow with. That's the problem there. Women don't want to grow with a man. You want a man that already got his shit together. You don't want to go to the store and buy a cabinet and then come home and put it together. You want to go home and buy that cabinet already put together. Men are the ones that like to build women up. Women don't want to build a man up. That's probably why it's not failing. She is not going to the doctor unless she's literally dying. What? You can pay for anything you need done. We may want a man, but needing one ain't it. And you can say you don't need a man. But I'm telling you that when you act like you don't need a man, that's why you'll end up single. Because you're not operating off of a necessity. One of the biggest predicators of female happiness is having a family, children, and a man that you love. If you only act like you want a man, you're not going to go as hard for them. That's just all it is.
I say, talk about all these women that, love other women. I mean, they don't need no man. What are you talking about?
Well, that's a small minority of women are lesbians. So, I mean, and statistically speaking, those relationships don't work. So, I mean, but statistically
I'm
speaking,
gonna invite Hannah on here now.
well, I mean, listen, she could be an exception and they could work. There's an exception to every rule, of course.
I'm getting misty on here.
There's an exception to every rule, but generally speaking, lesbian relationships, homosexual relationships in general, have a very bad success rate. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, hell, if you want to be real, regular marriages have a very bad success rate too, because I mean they're 50-50. So
what about say that ain't 50? It's like 70% of marriages end up in divorce.
No, it's 50. 80% is 50% of marriages end in divorce, but 80% of the time when a divorce is filed, the woman is the one that does it. What do you mean? How dare you?
Damn, you getting your ass broke.
Hey, it is what it is.
You know what? I would love her to get on here. She has a lot. I feel like she has a lot to say right now.
We do not need a man. You can sit here and say that you don't need a man, but I guarantee you, if some robbers break into your house, you're gonna wish you had a man.
Not necessarily.
What you gonna?
What? I agree with that. I've seen plenty of women handle a damn pistol just fine.
No, if I said robbers, as in multiple. If a bunch of men that are the same size,
More than one bullet.
All right, you gonna have a bunch of men. Okay, hold on. You gonna have a bunch of robbers. What the fuck is that man gonna do? He gonna get his ass shot and fucking killed anyway.
y'all really think? Okay, so you're telling me,
and I'm a dude, and I'm saying this.
You think an overwhelming majority of women? Okay, so all right, well then let's keep this same energy. So Kalani, Kalani, Brooke, Cassie, If y'all ever get a man right, if y'all get men right, and y'all are laying in the bed at night and somebody breaks into your home, then let him tap you on the shoulder and send you down there to go deal with them. And see how long y'all will be with him.
Well,
Not long at all.
go on with a gun or something.
Y'all don't need a man, right? Well, then go out there and cut that grass. Y'all don't need a
I
man.
do mow the yard.
But
do,
I knew mow that yard.
and I guarantee you would rather have a man there to mow it, wouldn't you?
No, I enjoy it.
A lie.
I'm about to say, I
No,
like
I
mowing grass.
do.
It's peaceful.
Again, I would say that even if that is the case, I would say most women would not want to mow the yard, first off.
I
Well,
like mowing
I'll
the yard.
say this: that's not really a need. That's just a want.
But
at
no,
that point.
but what I'm
I
saying,
don't want to mow the grass. I don't want to do the dishes. I don't want to do the laundry.
no, but what I'm saying is, when your children can okay, let me respond to what Chrissy said first. I want to build a man up. I hate putting my time into a person that won't change when I'm sitting busting my ass for us and he didn't want to do shit. Well, you picked that man first off,
I'm
Chrissy.
about to say, I feel like that's your fault because
you
picked the guy.
You picked that man.
And
Secondly, you don't want a man that has to be built up is a man that does not command respect. First
Right.
off, if you have to build a man up, if a woman has to build a man up at that, then most of the time he's probably a bitch. Let's be real.
women don't want to do laundry either. I love
No,
it.
we don't.
Well, okay,
Hell no.
women don't have to look. It's one of those things that it just is respect. It's one of your roles, I think, as a woman. Like just like if you were to be on the street and a guy was to come and snatch your purse, I'm gonna have to protect you and defend you, whether I want to do it or not. Hell, you could start the argument. You could call him a bitch and he can get mad and punch you in the face. It doesn't matter. I'm still gonna have to protect you. That's non-negotiable. And then even if if I go out on a date with a woman on the first date, I'm gonna have to go out and I'm gonna be expected to pay. So I mean, it's not one of those things where it's like, yeah, you don't have to do it, right? But the best way to be conducive, and just like I don't have to go downstairs and deal with the robbers, right? I can send you down there with your 9, like y'all said. Y'all got the Glock. You go down there and handle it, and I'll guard the kids. But
You're right.
But even though I can do it, or even though you can do it, it's an expectation for me to do it. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all can sit here and say you don't need a man and all kinds of things like that, but these roads get paid because of men. The lights that you have are because of men. Hell, birth control and tampons were made by men. Don't sit here and say you don't need men. Y'all need men, bro. And we need women. It's a balance. And y'all definitely don't want to build no man up, bro. You don't. You don't want to build a man up because I promise you don't want to have to teach a man how to be a man. You want somebody that can come in and already know what the fuck he doing. Somebody that can take charge and do whatever.
You take the kids, I'll pop this motherfucker.
Men need birth control. We do need birth control, but it's harder to get birth control for men because with women, you just got an egg.
Birth control, the rubber is what we call it.
That's not, I mean, yeah, but rubbers can break.
Yeah, birth control can fail.
You, again, though,
Likely.
you say build the relationship as a team, and part of the team dynamic is understanding that somebody is a leader and somebody is a follower. You can't, who's scared? What you mean? Scared of what? Elaborate on that. Don't want those unbalanced hormones. No, hold on a second. Hold on. I'm saying you can't do birth control for men, not because they're scared. Like I said, birth control is easier for women because there's one egg, but for men, there's like millions of sperm. You can't really regulate millions of sperm with something. That's why it's a little harder for birth control. Anyway, go ahead. What was you saying? What was you saying?
The way I see about relationships, it takes two to tango. It takes two to actually build a relationship.
Sure.
I'll say it like this: if you have two people, in a disagreement, and you have one person picking up a couch and want to take it to y'all's room, it's gonna be hard as hell for that one person to take that couch to y'all's room.
I
But
I
if
got you.
y'all work as a team and lift that couch up, it's gonna be a hell of a lot easier.
Sure.
Y'all gotta be on terms. Y'all gotta support each other.
I'm gonna get to that in just a second. Cassie, do you think that the relationship process is fair for men and women? Cause do you think that? Do you think it's not fair? Because it's not fair at all. It's heavily favored towards women. It's very unfair. Relationships do need to be a team dynamic. You're correct. But like I said, you have to within a team, everybody has their own role, and you have to understand your role. And even when you have a team, somebody has to make the final say, right? Somebody has to be the decision maker. There has to be some kind of leader, or at least some kind of spokesperson, right? You can't have like a company and have two CEOs. It doesn't work. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So you have to have
You gotta have a general manager.
gotta have a pilot and a co-pilot. The problem is a lot of women try to be both. They want the benefits of being the pilot, but then they want to slide down to the co-pilot part. And then there's a lot of men that aren't pilots that they're co-pilots. So, go ahead, Kalani. I think you about to say something.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
I was listening. I agree with you.
Yeah, and see that's the problem. You want to be you wanting to be the CEO, Cassie, is the problem because not a lot of men, first off, are going to want to be with a woman that is the CEO, and you don't really want to be with a man that you can run over. You don't want to be with a man that you have to lead. Women don't like to lead men. When women lead in a relationship, they lead the relationship to the end. That's what they do. Women don't need to be in leadership positions in relationships. It does not work. It's actually one of the biggest predictors of divorce is when the woman is in a breadwinner position or anything like that. Now, being the CEO and with Brooke, way different. That's different. If that works for you, that is different. But when you're not run over, but I want him to listen to me and understand. Oh, sure, and he should be able to listen.
Sandra's gonna stab you in your sleep.
She need to just pop into the group chat and stop playing.
Yeah, it's gonna get interesting then.
Her and Brooke, you and Brooke really need to come on the podcast for real. But anyway, and you too, Kalani. But I just think that him listening to you is fine, but you have to respect the fact that he's like the final. You have to. I think a lot of women really try to lead as well, and they think that this 50-50 shit works, and it really doesn't work because women don't want men that are equal to them. They want a man that, when you look for traits in men, you look for a man that's taller than you. You look for a man that's more competent than you. You look for a man that's smarter than you. You look for a man that's stronger than you. You look for a man that makes more money than you typically, or at least generally this is what women look for. So if you want a man that is superior to you in all these ways, why would you expect him to come down and be equal to you? It doesn't work.
Right, and you gotta have that one that's gonna make the final decision.
Yeah, well,
Because y'all doing that back and forth shit ain't gonna solve shit.
women respect men that are leaders. Women do not respect men that aren't leaders.
Well, you think about it this way, and you can't deny this. If y'all are gonna be leaders, y'all go get the damn lunch. Y'all go pick out what y'all gonna eat. Okay, I knew she was gonna laugh. But I'm just saying, it's like, y'all gonna lead, I want y'all to go pick out my fucking supper. Damn, like, I don't want to be like, hey, what y'all want? What y'all want? What y'all want? I don't care. You go get something. I didn't want that. Like, damn it, I didn't ask what y'all wanted. Oh shit, I'm not gonna start with that. I'm just saying.
You can be a team, Cassie, but like I said, on every team there's
you better ask.
on every team there is a leader. It doesn't matter what team you're talking about. There's no team where everybody is equal.
BRB.
That's fine.
You need to be treated as equal to them, but that one needs to take the step up and be like, all right, this is it.
Yeah, I agree. And that's the team dynamic. Like, you're gonna be equal in the eyes of how y'all are looked at, but just because y'all have different roles don't mean you're not equal. Just because a person is the leader doesn't mean that y'all aren't equal. You know, your input is always going to be valid, but at the end of the day, the man should make the final decision. And he can use your input to make the decision, right? You know, you do need to put your leadership down in order to find you a man, because you don't want to be with a man that can't lead you. First off, I don't think most women do. And if you haven't been in a successful relationship, it's probably because men can't lead you and you've had to be the leader. Because women don't want to lead men in relationships. Typically, women want to be led. So I mean, like, when you're a boss and a leader, and you don't want a man you can boss around, you don't respect him. Like, Kalani, would you respect a man that you can boss around?
No, but I'd like it.
I, but that's who I am, and I really need someone to accept that of me. Listen, respectfully, Cassie, nobody has to accept you for shit. Let's just be real. The world does not owe you understanding. And that's where we think you're gonna have to change for it. A man is gonna have to change for you, and you're gonna have to change for him. And go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't agree with that. I believe that she'll find somebody. Everybody will find somebody that works, that balances them out. I don't think you have to change to be with somebody.
But you will, though. I mean, you're gonna have to inherently change, because there's gonna be things that are gonna be different. Like, women are like, you're moving in with somebody, you're gonna have to adjust your lifestyle. You know, like, if you were entertaining a bunch of men or women before, you're gonna have to adjust to being single. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna have to change, and then there's gonna be some things.
If you're in a relationship, you're not entertaining those women or men anymore.
That's what I'm saying. It's a change, right? You're gonna have to change by default, regardless. But I mean, also now you're gonna have to consider someone else's opinion. You're gonna compromise. That's a good word. Yes, you're gonna have to compromise for somebody else, because it's not just you're thinking about. I think a lot of times and that's why I said women are mostly selfish, because they think that it should still be about them as opposed to about us. We don't care, that happy life, happy wife bullshit that they be talking about. Like, no, everybody, both people's happiness matters, and when you have children, ultimately the children is what's most important. So you have to, like, understand that in relationships, it's not about you anymore. And I think women are inherently selfish, and that's why they leave marriages 80% of the time, because they're worried about their happiness instead of the family.
Well, sometimes leaving is the best thing for the kids.
I'm not gonna disagree with that, but I'm saying that they are selfish. Women are look, women are selfish, bro. You can say that they're not, but women are very selfish. Women have, like, a bunch, and I'm not saying men aren't either, but I'm saying men aren't as selfish to the degree that women are. I mean, you will literally see cases of women breaking up marriages because they're bored. Oh, my husband works too much and doesn't spend enough time with me. You know, things of that nature. Oh, I went out and cheated on my husband because he wasn't giving me enough affection or attention. But he's working. Oh, you're playing the game. We're the one that carry the child. We sacrifice our bodies and our last names. Okay. All choices that you make. You can't get, you have the response. But see, and here's the thing. You do carry the child, but when you're pregnant, I have literally no say of what happens with said child. So I don't have any choice in the matter. So you have all the responsibility, so you need to carry the weight. It doesn't make you, just because you carry children and lose your last name doesn't not make you selfish. You ultimately, like I said, women are the gatekeepers to sex. They have laundry lists of requirements that men have to even approach them. They, like I said, they have to make certain amount of money. They have to be tall. They have to be strong. They have to be all these things, right? Women are fucking selfish, bro. And you can say that they're not selfish, but
That's
again,
just a preference. Guys have preferences for women, like they got to be like a petite or this size or this shape. I mean, not so much as the money, but you said tall. Girl,
well, you said
girls.
you said not much as much as the money, but the thing is, like, that's
I'm just saying, I can't really comment on how guys feel about girls with the money. I mean,
Oh,
I
we
get
don't
that
care.
girls want guys with a job.
You want a guy that has money. Women, like, you make a certain amount of money. I don't think you'd want to date somebody that doesn't make at least as much as you, right? You wouldn't want to date a guy that worked at McDonald's, would you?
A job.
You say that, but you wouldn't want a guy that's in your house where you're paying the.
Honestly, like a job's a job.
I get it, but well, let me speak in general. Then most women, right? If they're making a certain amount of money, and they said they can't hear you talking. I don't know if there's background noise or something, but they said they can't hear you talking, Kalani. But I think most women don't want if he in my weed paying bill. Right. Well, I'm saying though, but if you move into his house, you may not necessarily be expected to pay the bills. And that's what I'm saying. So if you get a guy and he moves in with you, is you gonna make him pay bills? And if he doesn't pay bills, you're probably not gonna continue to deal with him. Whereas on the flip side, if you come into his house and you don't pay bills, it's not gonna make a difference. He'll probably still keep you there. He's not gonna be depending on you to pay the bills. Selfish. women get resources and they keep them to themselves. A woman doesn't make a whole. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to. There's a lot of background. Are you driving, Kalani?
I am driving.
I can hear. I could tell. Okay. Women don't make a bunch of money and think I'm gonna use this money to provide for men and share my resources with men. They just think they're only going to do it for themselves, and if they have children, then for the children. But they're not sharing it with anybody else for the most part. Whereas men, on the other hand, when they make money, they're like, wow, now I can have a family. I can spend money on a woman or anything like that. So it's, like I said, when women, the more money that a woman makes, the more independent that she becomes of men, which is inherently selfish. She's not giving up nothing. Like I said, women to men, women are sex creatures, are sex objects, and to men or to women, men are success objects. A lot of the times, I think. Damn, my ass is hurting sitting in this chair. Shit, I've been sitting here for 2.5 hours. Almost 2.5 hours. It's just a tough thing. I think that we complement each other well. I think we like the opposite things in each other. We like different things. And I think that a lot of the times we have too many, my ass is hurting is what I said in this chair. We have too many like women that are very independent and masculine, right? And then we have too many men that are dependent and feminine. And it doesn't work the other way around. The relationship works when the man is in the leadership role and the woman is more of a complementary piece. A lot of women don't like to feel like they're complementary because they feel like I'm a woman. I'm not going to be relegated to being complimentary. Text Ashley, she's calling again. Are you sending that to someone else? Are you sending that to somebody else? Okay. But yeah. But anyway. Okay, I got one more unpopular opinion, then I'm gonna end the show. Thanks for reading out loud for Cassie. Okay. I really didn't know what the fuck what that meant. Okay. Okay, I'm still old school, won't lie. I want him to work and I take care of the house. If not that, I'll just do it on my own. If we can't be at least 50-50. Well, that's what I've been arguing the whole time, Cassie. It should be old school like that. You want him to work and you take care of the house. That's how it should be. But the 50-50 doesn't work, I don't think. I don't think that works. But anyway, I got one more unpopular opinion, Kalani, Brooke,
All right, let's
Cassie,
hear.
and then I'm done. Okay. All right. So the unpopular opinion is we rightfully hold women accountable. I mean, sorry, we rightfully hold men accountable for being deadbeats, but we don't hold women accountable for consistently choosing deadbeats. I don't know. We work. I cook. He wash the dishes. Got to be 100, 100. Talk your shit, Robin. It's just what you put into that 100. So I'm gonna repeat what I said. Okay, this is my unpopular opinion to end the show. The last one. I said we rightfully hold men accountable for being deadbeats, but we don't hold women accountable for consistently choosing deadbeats. I don't mean like you personally. I'm saying in general. Like I've been seeing a lot of posts lately of like a lot of women on here like bashing men for not taking care of their children and stuff like that. And they have like multiple kids with these dudes. And I'm just sitting here thinking like, and you got multiple kids with this guy, and you knew he was a deadbeat after the first kid, and then you went and had another kid with him. And nobody's holding you accountable for being a terrible selector of men, but we're constantly shitting on the dad. Yeah, but well, and I agree there are a whole lot of deadbeat women, but we don't call women out for being deadbeats. That's the thing. That's my point. I don't know. We are more and more often holding women. How do we hold women accountable for picking deadbeats? How do we hold women accountable? I'm curious. I'm very curious. I'm sorry, Kalani. It probably sounds weird because
I
I'm.
don't know. I mean, you're probably right because I don't hear. I mean, I know people that have picked several deadbeats and nothing's really said to them about it.
Yeah, not at all. They don't. I mean, well, I'm saying in general, you might call her out, a woman out for being a deadbeat, right? But I don't think a lot of other people are going to call a woman out for a deadbeat, for being a deadbeat.
Uh, no, not the general population won't. Like, I mean,
No.
some people will, but most of the time it's friends, family will say something to them. But
Yeah, I agree. I don't think women get called out for being deadbeats like that generally. I'm gonna be real with you. I said this on my podcast last week. I think a lot of the times, like, we don't call women out for a lot of the shit that they do because we're trying to protect their feelings a lot of the time. It's becoming more of a thing. You're not learning. The last one didn't teach you anything. The red flags aren't becoming more obvious by now. People, I don't think in general women are saying that to other women and stuff like that. I mean, you think about it. If a woman will cheat on a man and come on this blue app on Facebook, social media, and say things like, "Well, yeah, he did me wrong," and all her little girlfriends will get on there. It's okay. You didn't need him anyway. He did this. Yes, girl, don't worry about it. Like they come on here and seek that validation from other women, and the other women give them that validation, and these thirsty ass men give them that validation too. Oh, you don't need him. You don't need to be with him. Yeah, you don't deserve that. Instead of telling her, no, you're a fuck up. You picked a bum, and that's why you got treated like that. Because you can't really say that. It's very hard to really be honest with women as a man. Because you'll get a lot of bullshit. Like, you'll get caught. I mean, hell, you see how openly honest that I am about women, and I get fucking accused of being misogynist. I get accused of being told that I hate women, and I get accused of saying all this dumbass shit that people say about me that I don't like women and all kinds of shit like that. It's crazy. You can't be honest with women nowadays, man.
well, you need to be.
Oh, I am. A lot of men are not honest with women because if they know that if they say some things that it's probably gonna ruin their chance of getting pussy. And so they just feed your ego and tell you things that you like to hear instead of telling you the fucking truth. And unfortunately, that's why a lot of women act the way that they act, and they don't have a lot of accountability because men aren't honest with them because they quite frankly can't be honest with them. Bro, I don't know what the fuck is going on with my phone. It's pissing me off. I'm sorry. But I just think, yeah, I mean, and you'll notice too, once you tell a man you're not gonna fuck him or give him any pussy, then that's when they start calling you names and shit. Have you noticed that? Yeah, like you tell them like you're not interested, and then now all of a sudden you're a fat ugly bitch that they don't like, and you're ugly and you're a whore, and that's when they start calling you shit because they they know they can't get the pussy no more, so they're just gonna say whatever. Oh God, why did I do that?
They show their true colors. Then when they get the no that they didn't want.
All right, you are 100% correct, Robin. Um, yeah, it's crazy, man. I don't know. I always think it's just kind of funny how that works out. Um, but not gonna lie to y'all. It was a good podcast for sure. But it's about that time I hit this dusty trail. What did you do? What do you mean? What did you do?
Probably when you kind of stopped.
Oh, I think she was talking about my phone. Damn. But what is this? Anyway, I appreciate. Yeah, I'm gonna hit this dusty trail. Follow this dust. I don't know when I'm gonna do another one of these lives. This started off so fucking dead. Y'all missed out on all the good conversation that I did at the beginning when I was in here talking to nobody for real. Because I
Well,
did.
I worked over today, so
I figured a lot of y'all were working and shit. It's fine, you know. It ain't no worry. They made a song about the dust. What the fuck? Well, I think I got it from Family Guy. I'm sure it's probably a thing. But we were at a graduation. It's perfectly fine. I'm not blaming any of you. I'm very sorry. I'm just saying that y'all missed out on a lot of the good part. And I'd go back and say it. Oh, I do it all the time. Listen, Cassie, come on the show. You and Brooke, bring your ass to the show. And come whenever. Come to the show. Kalani, come to the show. Tyler, I know you far. Come to the show.
Yeah, I just got back.
Yeah, I heard you. That's why I said your name.
Shut up.
I'm just saying, whoa, you're bullying me, sir. Anyway.
Damn, we're going back to this shit.
No, I'm just fucking with you. But we're waiting on the live podcast all week. I'm glad. I'm gonna just recap what I talked about just so that we can get an idea. So y'all can get an idea of what we talked about. I'll do final thoughts. If y'all have anything y'all want to go back and discuss, then y'all can. But I said Tyler is definitely a bully. Facts. Talk to him, Brooke. So the first thing I
talk. You're a bully for calling me a bully, but anyway.
That's not. Look at you gaslighting her. So I said the first topic. The questions that I did was, should WNBA players make more money? How can cyberbullying be prevented? Should same-sex marriage be allowed? Is world peace even a remote possibility? And should educators make more than professional athletes? So those are the topics that I had. If you guys want to come through real quick and make a say something about any of those, then fine. But if not, we ending. Thank y'all. I'm gonna let y'all. Okay. Yes. You got something that you want to say? Or are you saying you want to come on the podcast? I have one set up for this weekend, but only so far I only have one person. I did. Yeah, I did. That's hilarious. Yeah. I did cyberbullying earlier. It was pretty much just me and Tyler. I know all of y'all were busy. 7:00 is a pretty interesting time on a Thursday, but
hell, we didn't even drink tonight. That's the sad part.
You said we didn't what?
Nothing.
Oh.
He said didn't even drink tonight.
We didn't even drink tonight.
I don't even drink. I don't even know where you got that from.
Man, you go to a club, don't drink? Shit.
I don't drink when I go to the club.
Blazes game.
That's partially true. I'll be dancing too.
Daggone bullies, but anyway.
What do you want to talk about with the educators? Oh, you think that educators should make more than professional athletes, Cassie? Why do you think they should make more than professional athletes? We can turn up and dance. I don't. Yeah, look, bro. Like they don't really know. He don't really know, y'all. When I go to the club, I don't drink at all, bro. They know this. Most of these people that are in this comment section, I met at the club. Like, actually, every single one of them. Kalani, I met at the club. Cassie, I met at the club. Brooke, I met at the club. Chrissy, I met at the club. Phaedria, I met at the club. I literally met all these people at the club. I didn't even think about that shit. That's crazy.
Yes, sir.
I think on a base level, do I think that educators and teachers should make more than athletes? I'm gonna say fuck no, for real. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They need to make more than what they do, though.
Yeah, I was literally gonna say that.
Yeah,
They
sorry.
don't make shit.
Well, you got to think. Well, let's be completely honest. I said this earlier. Well, we are the club for real. That's what it is. But let's just be for real. I don't think that school. I think they should make more than they do. Yes, but I don't think that school really prepares you for life.
It really doesn't, but it gives you a base of where to start from.
Sure, but I would say that sports, right? Sports, specifically professional athletes, they have way more pull, right, than like a teacher, right? You're way more inclined to listen to somebody who's a professional athlete than someone who's a teacher. And like I said,
kids are our future, not sports. What the hell?
she's not wrong in that. Kids are the future, but at the end of the day, like kids are very impressionable, and kids are, and you can't really. I would lay some of those kids the fuck out. It's
School's really overrated.
oh shit. School it no, she said I would lay the she said I would lay some of the kids the fuck out. It takes a special human to be a teacher. That's funny as fuck. They only have more pull because society is twisted. No though, but you gotta really think like they don't teach you about anything conducive to being or to being an adult in school. They don't teach you about your credit score in school. They don't teach you about
They don't teach you the necessary
the fundamentals of life.
to see. Yeah, they need to come out with a class called Common Sense.
Well, common sense is not common, but I don't think that learning about protons, neutrons, and electrons are conducive to me being it's not the teacher's fault what they teach. Well, that's why I don't think they need to get paid more. You're not even in control of what you teach, so why should you get paid for teaching what somebody else is telling you to teach?
They do need to make more. They put up with a lot.
Well,
Not just from the kids, but from the parents.
I agree.
Well, hell, they gotta spend their own fucking money to get supplies too. Bullshit.
Listen, you're talking to somebody who works in all of us work in fields pretty much where we have to deal with people and we probably don't get paid enough of what we have to deal with. But why should you get paid so much to run a field? Well, you saying okay, so y'all are saying that kids are having to deal with or teachers are having to deal with kids, but a football player has to deal with concussions, broken legs, broken arms, getting tackled, right? Intense training, getting fined because if they don't say what what's appropriate, you know what I'm saying? They also have to deal with a whole bunch of ridicule and death threats and things like that. I mean, you don't think Tom Brady has gotten death threats before?
Whoa, hey.
What
Now,
about the
damn.
school shooting?
How many school? I mean, and I'm not trying to be mean or go out.
Oh, whoa, I'm sorry.
How
Hold on.
many school shootings have been going on in the past few years?
Well, that doesn't have anything to do with.
I mean, that's got to be a
point.
lot of stress. And do you really think you get paid enough for that shit?
Well, here's the thing. First off, you saying that the people made the choice to go into the NFL, but yeah, teachers made the choice to teach, knowing that it doesn't pay that much. So again, if you're going to use that logic, you gotta use that logic. Paramedics are there for injuries, sure, and you have principals and all kinds of alternative schools and all. I mean, if you have badass kids, there's definitely ways to remove badass kids from the class. You know what I'm saying? Some teachers got to put up with some badass kids. I agree, but like I said, they don't have to deal. I mean, there's death threats that professional athletes have to deal with as well. I'm not saying they don't need to get paid more. I don't think they need to get paid more than professional athletes, though, especially when the curriculum that these school teachers are teaching out of are not conducive to creating the future of society, right? Like they're going over history and they're going over science and they're going over math, and unless you're in these fields, right? You're not gonna, like I said, they're not teaching you about credit. They're not teaching you about how to buy a house. They're not teaching you about how to get a car. They're not teaching you about loans and credit cards, and they're not teaching you about the importance of two-parent homes, and they're not teaching you about any life skills that are conducive to creating a good person. I guarantee you've learned more through your experiences in life than you learned when you were in school.
Probably learn more listening to this podcast. Just saying.
Talk your shit. Hold on. They don't. You got to go above the teachers if that's what you're mad about. Wait, who doesn't have a choice? What are you talking about? Kalani left the call. I guess she lost service or something. 1,000%. School should be more life based. If school was more life based and they were actually creating citizens of the future, not to mention, we're just talking about high school too. What about college where they tax the shit out of you with tuition?
Right.
And then you
have to learn all this English and shit like that. Like,
yeah, student loans and all kinds of all other shit. Like, you gotta, like, that's when you factor that shit in. Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't think educators don't teach life skills, bro. A lot of the things that you learn from a lot of natural experience. I mean, you can literally, I mean, and really and truthfully, college degrees don't even equate to much nowadays. Anyway, I mean, you can get a bachelor's degree. Well, I said that if you had any other thing that you had to say, that we were going to discuss it, and you said the educators. That's why we got back on it. that Also, I didn't realize that it's just my forehead in the screen. Good God Almighty. I'm trying to lean back, but I can't.
We got a full screen versus wide screen.
Bro, I swear I'm gonna have like a terrible time making timestamps for this shit, bro. Anyway, because I've just danced around so many different topics.
All you can see is your damn head. You should at least.
We love you and I love y'all too, man. It's all love, man. But I don't know. I just think that, in principle, school teachers.
You and your big ass forehead.
In principle, school teachers should. If you're gonna tell me a person that plays basketball as opposed to a school teacher who should get paid more, obviously the school teacher should get paid more. But when you're a professional athlete, it's different. You have a lot more pull, a lot more risk that you take, a lot more bullshit that you deal with. So of course you should get paid. And the thing that we have to understand is schools don't bring in money. So you can't pay teachers more when you don't bring in money. The NBA and NFL, they're billion-dollar, companies. So of course they can afford to pay their people a lot of money. I don't think anybody would strive to be an NFL or NBA player if they weren't making that much money. But there's a lot that comes with doing it, though, And besides, like, we have a whole culture built around sports. You know what I'm saying? I think it's...
You're damn right about that.
Yeah. Everybody loves sports. It's something that brings people together. You know what I'm saying? School is just I don't know, like, and this is somebody with a master's degree telling you this. School is very much a scam, especially more that you grow. Like geometry, like I've never used a lick of geometry since I've been fucking out of.
You just don't know about it.
I've never used the Descartes rule of signs, and I've never had to use any of that. If I was going to be an engineer, that would be pivotal.
That'd be very important, yeah.
But I'm not an engineer, So
you don't use angles when you're pumping gas? Come on, man.
Angles? I mean...
Are you doing acute or obtuse?
Man, facts. We don't use these things in everyday life. And it's okay, Kalani. I saw what you said. I figured you lost service. But anyway, like... Yeah, we don't use none of this shit in everyday life, so I don't know why I can say, like, well, teachers are shaping the future of children, but are they really? Are they really? I don't know. They're just feeding us a bunch of useless information. You know,
They really are.
maybe like elementary school teachers, you could say, because they're teaching us basic things like how to add, subtract. These are things that we would use in life, right? How to
And how to
speak,
fucking sing
how to
R-E-D, red, R-E-D,
right,
red.
teaching us how to spell and shit like that. Those are important things. Elementary school teachers maybe, but when you start going to middle school, high school, and we start learning about college algebra and shit like that. Like that shit is not really relevant um
I
to
still
what we do
remember
in
my
life.
ABCs.
As you should. Good. ABCs are very, very,
Very
very
important.
important. And that's what I'm saying. Like elementary school teachers, I'll give you that. Maybe they need to be paid more. But like college professors and stuff, I don't know. College professors, maybe I would say college professors too, because you're learning a specific thing in the job field that you're going into. So if they're teaching you specialized things for that, okay, I can rock with that. Still not more than a professional athlete, I don't think, but they do need to get paid more. My argument definitely isn't teachers need to be paid more, but it is that it is that they don't need to be paid more than professional athletes. And WNBA players don't need to be making no money either. They don't make no money at all. They don't need to get paid for losing money. That shit is crazy. What is going the fuck on with my phone and not being able to get these pictures? Trade school is the way to go. I think it's only the way to go if that's what you want to get into. If you want to make money, I'm a big proponent. I'm a big person on you shouldn't do something that doesn't make you happy just because it pays a lot. And I think that's like what people when they give me that trade school argument, like, well, no, I don't think you should knock out elementary school. You should keep elementary school, but like middle school and high school, not very important because they don't teach you anything relevant in those years. Um, I think trade school is for certain people. If you're not in a profession that you really like I don't know, going to be a plumber just to make the money is not really. I don't think that's the best mentality. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I think real world experience trumps that school shit a lot of the time. I think that the knowledge of having of schoolwork is important, but I think ultimately that the experiences that you have are the best indicator. But all right. So before I end, I'm gonna ask one more time. Any more questions, concerns, anything of that nature? I'm gonna give y'all a minute to type them out.
I have one question.
What's up?
I thought we was gonna end this shit about 30 minutes ago.
Bruh, I said if anybody has anything else, they can speak. And Cassie said,
I asked a question.
I'm answering it. I'm saying, unless you asked another question.
I'm just saying.
Cassie asked, I had talked about the educators and the making money, and that's how we got on this.
I know, I'm just fucking with you. I'm just trying to bully you, man, a little bit.
You are bullying the fuck out of me. That's what it is.
I know, right?
But, man, what do you? That's great. What do I think about Ja Morant? He's a fucking idiot. That's what I think about Ja Morant. He's stupid. When you make a certain, I'm sorry. I guess we're gonna go on another 15, 20 minutes. Ja Morant is dumb as hell. Listen.
We need to talk about the bully subject some more.
Cassie, listen, I will be completely honest. If you and Brooke want to call me afterwards, we could talk about that because I'm gonna have to end it soon. But we can definitely talk about it. But anyway, Ja Morant is a fucking idiot. All right. So for those of you who don't know, Ja Morant is the NBA player, one of the best NBA players in the game today, right? And he got caught on video flashing a gun in a club. The team suspended him, right? Okay. So he got back on live again and flashed a gun and got suspended again. Now, and he's lost some sponsors and stuff. Some people that are saying it's his right to have a gun or whatever. And then there's people like me who says He's stupid as shit because it doesn't matter if it's legal or if it's illegal. When you have a job, there's. Oh, you mean for the bullying me? May need to talk about the bully subject some more. Oh, because you talking about because of Tyler? That's funny. Oh,
Say,
okay.
I think she's bullying me now.
She might be.
I'm gonna write a complaint about that. That's more shit.
Cassie is a funny motherfucker. Well, listen, my friend Auntie, let me tell you, my friend, um, Will Robertson, he says all the time, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. If you're gonna sit, you know damn well, you're not supposed to have a gun. You
You're
already,
gonna bring a gun anyway. How stupid
you brought a gun, you got caught, they suspended you, they let you come back, and then you flash a
And
gun
that's simple.
again. Well, I mean, listen, if they want to suspend him or whatever, they gave him the rightful thing, right? You know, but then you do it again. Like, I don't feel sorry for motherfuckers that knowingly break rules of places. Like, you don't break rules and then expect motherfuckers to feel some kind of sympathy for you. I don't feel no sympathy for that motherfucker because you knew better. And my thing, whether it's legal or not, it doesn't matter. Yes. And a choice made more than one time is a decision. Respectfully. So you're gonna make that choice twice, you're gonna have to deal with the consequences. Right. And another thing too is like when you get to a certain level of fame, right? There's just some fuck shit that you just can't do no more. Like you can't like there's just certain things you can't do. And because you're in the public image. And unfortunately, people hold you to a higher standard than a lot of the times they do themselves. But that just comes with the territory of being famous. So it is what it is. Ja Morant is dumb as hell. I don't feel sorry for him. If he's a gang member, then that's fine. But you don't need to let anybody know that you're a gang member, bro. And flashing a weapon when you're an NBA player is not like I don't get it. What does that do for you? Not a damn thing. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck what he got going on, but Auntie, that motherfucker stupid as hell.
Right.
You gotta be smart with your decision making, bro. Hey, you just can't make the people man, yeah. And that's another thing too, is that when you also that also comes with it. When you get to a point of maturity and when you get to a point where you're in a position to where you're making money and you become bigger, then there's some behaviors that you have to leave behind. And if the people around you are not doing anything, and this isn't even when you're successful, right? Chrissy, you just made a great point. This isn't even when you're successful. This is just in general. If you're trying to do something positive, you can't have no terrible ass people around you to bring you down. A lot of the times that's what they do too. They'll try to tell you like, "Oh, you too good for us now. Oh, you too good for us now. You don't fuck with us anymore." And it's like, "No. Your behavior is not conducive to my success. If you want to see me succeed, I can't be around somebody that's going to hold me down." A lot of times people want to bring you down in their misery instead of they don't want to see you elevate. You got to outgrow people, especially when you become famous, right? Because then people's true colors start showing. You got to be able to decipher who's for you and who's against you. But in life in general, you have to do that. Motherfuckers is crazy, man. They take advantage of you. They probably are going to bring him back. To be real with you. I mean, he's their cornerstone and their franchise player, but I can't imagine he's probably gonna lose a lot of money. He's already lost some sponsors, I think. His fan base is probably gonna shrink. Yeah, he's definitely a big asset. I mean, if he was like somebody on the team that was ass, nobody would care. They'd probably get rid of him. But yeah, he got to do better, man. If he gets another chance, he can't blow it. And I would say, really and truthfully, he need to be gone now. But Memphis is not a playoff team without him. And respectfully, they'd be stupid as hell to get rid of him. He literally put them on the map. His head has gotten really big. He got to do better. He fucking up. Anyway, so any more questions? Any more questions? I'm down to answer them all. I'll be on this bitch for 4 hours if I have to. But
Going once, going
but
twice.
I'm gonna give people some time because I'm a little behind. I know. Anybody else have any questions?
His head done got too big.
His head has gotten
Damn
too
that.
big. Let me DM him. You like them kind of dudes, don't you, Faye?
Oh
That's a
shit! You ought to put the realest living podcast on your forehead.
man. Chill out, bro.
I mean, shit, you can fill it out and probably put your socials and everything on there.
Inmates. Oh my god. Listen, I just had a post I shared the other day about inmates. I don't know what the fascination with dating inmates is. I really don't.
Oh, I got one we can talk about. I don't think you want to hear about it.
Ain't nothing I don't want to talk about.
Okay,
Except
know
maybe
the Fast
religion.
and Furious series.
Fast and Furious. What
You
about
hear
it?
me? Yeah, you know about the Fast and Furious. You know they was supposed to only go only 10 movies,
Yeah.
but they're gonna do a part A, so they're gonna do part B and C too. What the fuck is the Fast and Furious series ever gonna fucking end?
It's ass anyway. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't even.
Like,
Damn.
damn.
I don't know how they keep getting the money to make these movies. They're trash for real. Who said
Well,
stop it,
it's
Tyler?
way too overboard. I think they tried to overdo it. It's like, oh, we gotta make it bigger and better, bigger and better. It's like, dude, you done it. Like, chill. Like, fuck out, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, there's not a lot of movies that you can go past like three.
3 or
Like, I
4.
think yeah. Like you see it with the Star Wars movie. They start getting. No, the first couple ones were great. I loved the first one and the second one. Everyone after that was kind of ass. The only reason hell I watch it at this one is just because there's somebody that I like in it. Like when The Rock was in it, I like The Rock. I'll watch it. John Cena was in it. I'll watch it because John Cena's in it. But then again, I'm still not gonna watch it
John
because
Cena fucking sucks in that movie. And if you say otherwise, you are fucking
I didn't see it.
trash.
I didn't see it. I don't
Oh
care.
my God.
I don't even watch
That's
movies
terrible.
like that. I don't even watch movies
Yeah.
like that because I don't have the attention span to sit and watch something for that long. Can we see Tyler's forehead?
No.
Yeah, turn your camera on, bruh.
No, I'm not doing it. Fuck that. I'm
Oh, you stuttering like a motherfucker.
Now I'm trying to act like I ain't got no service. It didn't work. Oh shit.
Oh no,
Yeah.
John Cena is he up there, bro? Don't talk about my man like that. He could be a good wrestler and a terrible actor. I don't know if he's a terrible actor. I've only seen one movie with him, and I don't think it was meant for him to show his acting prowess. Fucking anime. What did you say? Don't you dare start talking shit about anime. Let me put the mad face right there on your shit. He be doing that on purpose so we don't see how big his forehead is. We talking about wrestling? Definitely a stutter.
Oh hell, I mean, John Cena for the most part was cool when he started wrestling, but it was the same shit over and over again.
Oh, he
It
definitely
was so
got.
damn predictable.
Oh, he definitely got very fucking
So,
stale. I didn't like him because he pandered to the crowd. I respect him now that he's retired, but oh god, when he was wrestling, I couldn't stand his punk ass.
well, thing is, I've seen him in the Fast and Furious, which is utter garbage. I've seen him in the Bumblebee, which is utter garbage. I've seen him in like some kind of firefighter movie, which was terrible.
I saw him.
Like, any movie I've really seen him with was not good.
I saw him in that Ferdinand movie with the bull when he was the bull. Like that.
Oh yeah, I did see that one.
That's what I'm
Ferdinand
saying.
the Bull.
Yeah, it wasn't like it's not like something like I can be like, wow, this is definitely a
He was good in
groundbreaking
that
performance.
First movie he did. What movie? The Marine.
I didn't even watch them garbage ass movies. I'm gonna say
That was all right.
so
He did his John Cena thing.
Fast and the Furious. I don't even watch movies. To be honest, I think watching movies are overrated. Personally, you definitely need to be watching anime.
Yeah,
You need to be watching anime. You need to be watching.
anime's fucking garbage too.
Oh
It's
my god!
same old crap.
It's not the same old
What do
crap.
you do? They overpower it, they scream, do some fancy ass
See,
Japanese shit,
the
and
the problem is that
it's the same shit over and over.
the problem is a lot of y'all think that anime is just Naruto and Dragon Ball Z.
Attack on Titan.
It's not that though. There's other ones like Kaguya-sama Love is War. That's a romantic
But
comedy.
fuck that shit, TJ.
It's a romantic comedy. There's Rent a Girlfriend and tell him to get off the podcast talking all that shit about anime. I should kick his ass. Nah, fuck you, Brooke. How about that?
Fuck you.
You gonna get off of y'all ain't ever even listen, I can put y'all the fuck on.
So when they talk about bullying again, it looks like.
You said what?
So I guess when they talk about bullying again.
Listen, I've said all I've said about bullying. We can definitely talk after the podcast is over for sure about bullying because I'm gonna be up a minute. I took a nap before I just started, so I'm wide the fuck awake. It's okay if you don't watch anime, but just
you said you could stay on here for 4 more hours, so you good. Man.
I could, but I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't really like talking to the comments like that. I love to just talk on the phone like that. Like that shit was. It's a lot
Well,
easier.
that was the whole point with Discord. We gotta get more people on Discord.
Yeah, I mean, we can do a whole remote podcast on there, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, y'all, I can put y'all on. Matter of fact, everybody come to my house. We watching anime.
Okay, I'll get a pillow and a blanket then.
No, y'all not staying the night. Y'all are coming over to watch, and then y'all are going home.
I'm gonna fall asleep through that shit.
Y'all, you just disrespectful. That's all y'all are. Y'all are just disrespectful. Y'all can watch. There's a lot of anime that's not fighting,
I like some anime. I'll say that.
There's a lot of anime that's not fighting and stuff like that. There's other anime, like I said. There's romantic. We can watch wrestling too. Matter of fact, hey, this Saturday is what fucking Night of Champions, right? Well, we gonna watch. Unfortunately, Seth Rollins is gonna win. We don't want him to win. I want AJ Styles to win, but it's all good. Seth Rollins. He's fighting.
I know. Who Seth Rollins fighting?
We'll be on the way when we leave Hollins. The fuck is Hollins? I don't know where that is. Anyway. All right. So one more time. Any more questions? I'm gonna give it till it's 10 o'clock now, so I'm gonna wait till about 10:03. And if I ain't no more questions, then I'm gonna go ahead and end. I'm just gonna upload this and not put no damn things on there.
So I got one.
You can,
So
and it's
you're doing
fine.
another podcast Saturday, right?
Correct. And matter of fact, I can.
So what are the topics for Saturday?
Oh, it's a bar and Tupelo. I got you. I don't have topics for Saturday yet. I normally I don't even have people to come yet. I only have one person that said that they could come. So everybody else, I have other people that said they would come that I'm waiting to hear back from them. So I don't want to go through the trouble of typing a whole thing because literally last week I had 3 people canceling me, and luckily I had 3 others that came last minute. But
I'm about to say, you did let me know when you want me to come over.
I mean, it's fine whenever. I mean, like I also will do them on Friday too sometimes. Can you do a live for wrestling? What do you mean? Like watch, like I actually have 2 podcasts where we talk about strictly wrestling. Yeah, well, I actually have 2 podcasts where I've done a review. We did a prediction for WrestleMania, and then we did like favorite wrestlers and stuff like that.
Zoom in on that forehead now, shit.
Bro, chill the fuck out, bro.
You can see every damn freckle and every blemish. Daggum, it's getting pixelated now.
Bro, you can kiss my whole ass, bro.
No, I'm not an ass eater, but thank you anyway.
But anyway, yeah, so Saturday I don't have the topics yet. I am thinking about adding one like on maybe like rape, abortion, or suicide, or just a really controversial topic. There's like a website that I had pulled up and it has like crazy controversial questions on there. There's Ashley. Are you still talking to somebody else? I don't know. I don't know. Or did she pop in? Am I tripping and not seeing? But yeah, I'm gonna add those. I was gonna have one podcast dedicated to that, but that'd be an 8-hour podcast. You know, if I
Yeah,
had
or
abortion, people would
longer.
have a lot to say about abortion. If I said the Ashley call was calling, join the podcast. Somebody was calling. I don't even know somebody was calling. I can't. I'm on the PC, not on the. I'm not. I'm on PC. I'm not on my phone, so I can't see if people are trying to call to come into the podcast and stuff. So if she wanted to join the podcast, she'd have to, like, if she wanted to get on the video call that I'm on, she can, like, with Tyler. I can call her on Facebook Messenger, but I don't even see anybody. Bro, I'm hearing myself talking in the background. And it's fucking bothering me.
I'll say it's just my brother.
Yeah, I don't see anybody requesting to join, but I thought it was public. Oh, never mind. I, the message, I thanked you for reading out loud for cat. What? Oh yeah, they are very touchy subjects, but that's why I want to talk about them because a lot of people want to talk about those kind of subjects, and I think that a lot of people don't, and I don't think people can talk about them without people getting upset and mad and shit. No, I remember I said that, but never
That's
mind.
actually she's
Never.
fine.
I got you. I got what you said. I got what you said. She's in here, is what you're saying. I got you. Okay, I got you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, again. So yeah, I think that was the answer to your question. I normally do them every Saturday at 7. This week I'm doing it at 5. Um. So, bro, I'm sorry. I'm a little slow. It's too much going on. Uh. But yeah, I'm doing it at 5 this week because of certain reasons. But I am willing to do one tomorrow. If people are available to come tomorrow, I'll do one tomorrow late. But uh the topics will probably be very I mean it'd be rushed. You probably wouldn't get the topics until late. But I'm all for doing multiple podcasts in a weekend. I used to do like 3 in a day. Like I did one. There was one time I did one at 12. I did another one at 3, and then I did another one at 7, and then I did one on that Sunday too. So if y'all want to come on a Friday or a Saturday, well, Saturday or at 5 is kind of booked already, somewhat. But if y'all could come tomorrow, we could do tomorrow because I have nobody for tomorrow. So if y'all are available, and I can do it at any time. So even if it's late, like 10, 11 o'clock at night, which I don't know if y'all want to do it that late, but y'all are welcome to do it because I love discussing these things with people. Any other questions? I'm answering them all. And I guess was it 10:06 now? So at 10:08, if there are not any other questions, I'm just gonna dip out. So any other questions that y'all want to ask? Don't be shy. I'll answer them. I'm not in a rush to get off of here. I'm probably not even gonna add timestamps. I ain't talking about no deep shit. That's fine. You don't have to. You don't have to. Like I always ask when I do podcasts, I always ask the guests what they want to talk about first. I
I mean, it
said,
ain't gotta be deep. You can talk about, hey, do you think Chick-fil-A is better than Wendy's?
I mean, this is what we do talk about. So I mean, I said 10:03, and then then Tyler asked the question, so that's why I pushed it back. But
Sure.
I mean, you did. I'm just explaining it to
I
her.
know, I know, I know.
But
That's what I'm doing.
yeah, no, you don't have to talk about no deep shit. Like what I do is I ask what people want to talk about, right? If they don't give me like topics they want to discuss, I just kind of make some generic ones, and then I'll send you like a little itinerary or a little layout of what we're talking about, and then ask you if it's okay. If you say no, then I'll go and change it. And if you say yes, then that's what we'll go with. So yeah, I'm not gonna just throw you in a podcast and be like, "Hey, we're talking about rape today." Like, no, I know that everybody's not.
Shit,
I know everybody's not comfortable with talking about rape. So, I mean, yeah, I generally ask. The reason why I have the topics that I do, yeah, you can bring your own topic. If you want me to be honest, only one person, maybe 2 people, have gave me topics to discuss. Every other podcast that I've had to do all the topics. So it's a breath of fresh air for somebody to bring me topics. Okay. All right. Now I got to move it back to 10:09 now because that was kind of another thing. So 10:09. If nobody has another question, and you can ask me anything, I promise you anything. I'll even break down and talk about politics or religion if you want to. If you want to do it for the whole show, we can do it for the whole show too. That's perfectly fine. You're the guest, so if you want to talk about that, then that's perfectly fine. I'm gonna throw these comments over here so I don't have to keep scrolling down and I can look to see how big my forehead is.
I think it'd be cool with somebody, and for a woman's perspective, to come on and talk about women's rights. I think that'd be a good one.
Oh man, y'all not gonna like my opinion on women's rights.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think it'd be fucking cool.
Oh yeah, for sure. I really want to have a conversation with people about if they think we live in a patriarchy and if they think women are oppressed. That's a really interesting topic for me. Cause, I'm gonna probably make some. Well, I don't think I'll make women mad because I will deliver it in a way that is fine. All right. Well, it's 10.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, you'll be like, hey, yeah, you're just wrong.
No,
you're not bullying. You're just telling the facts. You're wrong.
I ask questions that people don't really think about. But anyway, It's 10:09 and I haven't seen any other questions, so I'm gonna go on to the final thoughts. The show started off a little bit sluggish at first. I mean, for the most part, it was me and Tyler for most of the podcast, and
I made this show. I'm just saying.
Anyway. I appreciate y'all for coming in though, and bringing it back to life for sure. Because I was literally just talking to myself. It was only going to be about 45 minutes, and I was going to end the show.
I'm about to say, man, you talked the whole damn time, so it wasn't yourself.
You said what?
I said, me and you talked the whole damn time. So
Yeah. Faye, you have been in here. Yes. Yeah, for sure. And if any of y'all want to have any conversations outside of this, hit me up. We'll talk afterwards. But as far as the podcast, we out of this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for watching. Be sure to look at the description. Get Discord. Jump in there so we can do a remote podcast with more than 4 people. Y'all have a great night. I'm going to holler at y'all on the next one, man, and y'all be easy. Well, look at you. You've made it to the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope that you come back and watch some more. I hope you share the video. I hope you like it. I hope you comment on it. Tell me how you feel. And, as always, if you want to be on the show, hit the socials. And be sure while you're here to just watch this clip right here. How about we start there? What fruit do you like?
That's apricots, peaches, plums.
Yes. Huh? Plums.
Plum? The plum.
You were so granny. You were such a granny.
Get that off a tree?
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all have a good day. And thank you for watching the Realest Living Podcast.